Right, we
I,
are live, by the way. So,
I've said
hello
2-1.
to everybody who's tuning in, listening. You're listening to MACKEM, you're listening to Rob, and the Bounty Hunter, of course. Okay, thanks. Might have to warm up later. Right. So, how are you doing, Rob?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. Frustrating day. Supposed to exchange contracts on the house, but it didn't happen. So Friday, hopefully, touch wood. We should get there, mate. So not worried about it. It's just a cock up by the guy at the bottom end of the chain. So should get he's sorted what needs to be done. It's just our solicitor's not available tomorrow, so can't exchange tomorrow. So it'll be Friday morning. So yeah, 6 and 2/3.
Oh,
It'll still get done. We'll still be moving on the 25th. So yeah, happy man.
absolutely. Hello, Gary. Hello, mate. How you doing? Good win for you a lot last night, mate. Don't say the Sunderland website's having problems with our audio again on a game like this.
It's just not showing up at all, Stu.
It's got the Liverpool game on, but there's no option for it to click.
I'm not saying listen live on mine.
No, it just says
I've re-
Liverpool, and it says
Yeah.
21 minutes and 41 seconds. But there's no.
Yep, that's it. No listen live as yet. And it won't be on the web on. Come on, down you get. It won't be on the web. I wouldn't have guessed.
You know,
Why
why do they keep having problems on their website? Something that should be so simple. They do though, don't they?
Pay peanuts, employ monkeys, mate. So
This actually, they had a better website when we were in League One.
yeah.
For emergencies, we have got it is on Talk Sport, the commentary.
Talk Sport, is it?
Yeah. Not that we should have to rely on that, of course. I mean, I'm having to do their work for them, constantly going to Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the up and coming match. I've got the Liverpool game on there, 20 minutes, 33 seconds. But
yep, that's what I'm saying. But no, listen live. I've been refreshing it for the last half hour. It's just nothing coming up at the moment.
That's mental. I'm going to have to get onto Twitter again, or X, for the umpteenth time this season and message them. I don't know why. You shouldn't have to do it, should I? But
you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
1 minute ago. Right, I'm going to message them now. Hello.
I would just answer and talk to Damien's comment. Is the 45-minute delay? No, I think it's the 3 or 4 day delay from the weekend. That's probably going to affect us, mate, because we don't have a brilliant record in midweek games.
Oh, dear me. So please stop your audio for audio commentary. There is no, what shall I put? There's no play button. There's no listen live feature.
Yeah, there's no listen live thing on it.
Listen live feature to click on. I don't know why, but if anybody else is in the chat, they're trying to look. But I noticed when I first came in from work about an hour and a half ago, and I thought there's going to be problems tonight, isn't there?
Yeah. No, yeah, there isn't. You say it's on TalkSport, did you, Stu?
It is, yeah. It's on TalkSport. I mean, I prefer listening to Benno and Nick Barnes and stuff, of course. David Graham forecast rain all week except Saturday. I know. Newcastle radio, no commentary. Well, it says not online, which presumably it tells me that.
That's because it's on TalkSport, isn't it?
I mean, I don't want to pester Nick too much because at the end of the day, he's not in charge of the website sort of thing. He's doing his broadcast and stuff. All that is just he's got the hierarchy to get in touch with people who probably quicker than thingy. But it's done this before. I mean, it might appear as we're getting nearer to kick off, but the last few games, you've been able to click on this. I mean, that 17 minutes is just when kick off is. So it'll be a bit of a bummer if it does, because the fact it's a big game tonight. Massive game. Yeah, TalkSport will be so biased to Liverpool, I know. Was hope Sunderland get win. Best guys, whatever. Best of luck, whatever happens. Yeah, thanks very much. Hello Sophie, how you doing? He says hiya and how are the lads? Hope you are well. Hope you're keeping alright, Sophie. Anybody who's new, click the subscribe button on. It's not on 5 Live Beaconsfield. TalkSport have got the rights and the commentary. Have you tried any other web browsers, Rob, to see if it's?
No, it's. I've tried Chrome and I've tried Edge, and it's the same on both.
All right, so we'll just have to see what happens. Let's say it won't be the first, won't be the last. It's annoying though, to say the least. You know, years ago, you used to be able to actually contact the club and speak to someone, but there's not even a phone number now to contact anyone under. Oh yeah, this is on TNT tonight, isn't it? Sunderland v Liverpool. Rain could be in our favour, don't know. We'll just have to see what happened. I mean, yeah, we'll probably be biased towards Liverpool. TalkSport's always in favour to the cartel clubs.
Always is.
Oh, dear me, Sunderland FC, why do you do this on your website? I've got too much to do to actually try and fix your problems.
Sunderland are.
I hate the way Twitter works, or X. It's just they've got such a complicated way of putting things. Yeah, somebody's also said, hello, please sort your website out for the audio commentary. There is no listen live feature to click on. I'm sure we won't be the only people that'll be like, what's going on?
No.
I mean, I want to hear it. I want to hear like the tribute to George and things like that, you know, and build up.
Yeah, totally agree, mate. Totally agree.
We'll give it time. It might just come on right where kickoff is, because it has done that before as well.
Yeah.
So I've posted the reply on Twitter. Hopefully someone will see it, and they'll be looking at it right now. I was on Total Sport before tonight talking to Gabby Deeney and all that, and
I guess you were being a bit negative, according to Kev.
What I said, I says I'll be happy with a point tonight, right? And I says, but what we mustn't do, Marco, I says, thanks for the subscribe, by the way, for subscribe, I should say. What we must not do is what we did against Arsenal and dilly-dally at the back, and rather than clean our lines properly, if we've not got a pass on, dilly-dally and give the ball away, because when you're playing a quality side like Liverpool, they'll punish us. They could murder us. You know, you might get away with it against the likes of Fulhams and things like that, or your Spurs, should I say, but against the really good sides, then we'll get tortured. And Marco just said, "Oh,
Yeah.
I disagree." Blah blah blah. I thought, and I thought, well, everybody's entitled to the opinion, and
Very true. That's
of course
very
they are.
true.
But I'm just saying what I saw, and we give the ball away stupidly when we didn't need to, which spoils all the hard work. Do you know what I mean? City 2-0. City what? City 2, Palace 1-0. What does that mean?
The other games, Man City 2, Fulham 0, Palace 1, Burnley 0 at the moment.
Oh, City 2-0, Palace 1-0. Right,
yeah.
right.
Man City 2 up against Fulham, and Crystal Palace 1-0 up against Burnley. The other two are Aston Villa, Brighton, and Forest against Wolves, both 0-0 at the moment. No, Damien, I'm absolutely fine, mate. I think I've got a bit of a cold coming on, a little bit of a blocked nose. So, but no, I'm absolutely fine, mate. Just pissed off with solicitors.
Oh yeah, they're just. Well, they're not just like that with shops. They're like that with everything, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I better get. Is it on TalkSport? Is it on TalkSport 2?
It's on. Oh, hang on. I've got it playing in the background. It's TalkSport. It said Liverpool commentary, Sunderland Liverpool commentary.
Oh, it is, yeah.
But it's
right.
It's currently somebody gassing on.
So, I mean, it's such a sharp.
Look, something in the background's better than nothing. Do you know what I mean? But I like to listen to my home commentary.
Yeah, you're not the only one, mate. I prefer Benno and Barnesy.
Because they can sort of share your emotions, don't you? They get annoyed and say, well, they won't get that on TalkSport.
No.
But we just
they will, but it'll all be for Liverpool. Hey up, Dougie. Evening, mate.
Just bear with us a second, folks. I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm just trying to.
Evening, Maureen.
Walk out. Hello, Maureen. You all right?
Beaconsfield, MACKEM. Good evening, sir. David Surtees. Steve Austin. That's the $6 million man, isn't it? Paul Bowman.
Oh, dear me. It's absolutely teeming it at the stadium. Like, Sunderland fans are there with the polythene bags, the Cleveland bags over the shoulders.
They'll be getting called soft shites for that, CABBIE.
They're doing
that's nearly as bad as wearing a coat, for God's sake.
Oh, you know that. Well, they're doing a 26-minute round of applause, aren't they, for George tonight,
right.
which is good.
Brilliant.
Come on, you go there.
Just hope we don't score on the 26th minute or the 25th minute.
I know.
They'll forget to do it.
That's what happened with Big Davy. I can't remember what minute it was, but they nearly scored. As a matter of fact, I think it hit the post or something. I'm trying to think who the match was against. That's a good question. Who was the actual match against that?
Was that the Villa game?
Yes, I think it was the Villa game.
I think it was the Villa game, yeah.
Aye. And of course, because of everything happening, you've got to put the match first. Priority, haven't you?
Oh, you do, yeah.
Unfortunately. Well, fortunately. How will Sunderland do against Liverpool? So far, 67 votes. 52% say win. A very low 12% say lose. 36% say we will draw tonight. I'll take a point, would you?
I'd take a point. I honestly think we'll snake this 1-2-1. But, I'd take a point. And good evening to my mate Paul from Bangkok. Evening, Mr. Pope.
Evening. If you'd like to say, just bear with me 2 secs. I'm just trying to...
And Colin Major. Good evening, sir.
Hello, Colin. Sunshine. Yeah, Radio Newcastle has commentary on now, Tony. It does. But the minute to the second at kickoff, you'll hear a noise going, "Beep-loop." We're not allowed, blah, blah, blah. What you are now.
On Tinterweb, yeah. If you're listening on DAB radio, you'll be fine. But if you're trying to listen to it on the Tinterweb, it'll just not. You'll get as I'm not even going to attempt to do what CABBIE did, but that's the sort of thing you'll hear.
Yeah. It's just a continuous looped message of, unfortunately, the broadcast isn't available on internet, blah blah blah, and it'll just keep looping on that, and that's what you'll get. Which is still living in the dark ages. Have you got any look at your end of commentary, Rob?
No, still nothing on the Sunderland site.
I mean, they're so good at getting everything else sorted out. Organising stuff.
I want me live stream up on iStreamEast.app. It seems to be working. Fireworks at the moment. Oh, flamethrowers on the edge of the pitch. And disco lighting.
David Jackson says 2-1 Sunderland, mate. Maureen Johnson to watch the match. Oh, your friend in Australia's up about silly o'clock. Yeah, that's the time zones for you, isn't it?
Yeah. There is worse than silly o'clock, Maureen. There's bloody stupid o'clock as well.
Yeah. Which is going to be a lot of the when the World Cup starts.
Yes. Especially the ones that take place on the west side of the USA, which will be up to 8 hours behind us. So a 7 o'clock kickoff or something like that's going to be 3 in the morning.
Yeah, still no look. Well, I mean, wouldn't you think somebody who does these websites and stuff would do a test of some sort to check it works or to go through it all? It's it's such a half-arsed effort with the fact, we'll just leave it if it's not working right, so what?
Yeah. To answer the question from
Hello, Rob.
Michael Brumwell, the subs are Serkin, Elborg, Gertruda, Isidore, Mayenda, Mundell, O'Nine, Rigg, and Talby.
Yeah, pinned message. I'll put that up. Yeah, I don't want to keep pestering Nick. Like I say, he's too busy. He's got a lot of stuff. He's getting his microphone sorted and that. It's just the fact, Nick can press a button or something, and get in touch with whoever it may be at the club. Hello, Carl Wingfield, the member. How are you doing?
You're welcome, Michael. And we may be getting Dunn joining us from Qatar or wherever the hell it's called.
He's going to be playing his guitar.
Yeah, something like that. He's out working in the Middle East at the moment, and he said he might join us for the live stream tonight. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, he's more than welcome.
Unless he's been waylaid by a beer or 3.
It's Crossbar on Twitter's just said, thanks for the seizure, by the way, with the lights going on and off. I've often wondered that, at the stadium, we're in that much of a health and safety world now, aren't we? I'm very surprised they're allowed to have the lights flashing like that, because they are like a strobe.
They are.
Do you know what I mean?
It's great for athletics.
Oh, but I'm just surprised.
Yeah, Maureen says Man City have gone 3 up, which is confirmed. No other changes. Crystal Palace 1, Burnley 0. Championship, Charlton 0, Stoke 0.
I forgot to do the Premier League latest. Let's. So what is it? Man City.
So the games we've got are Villa, Brighton.
Sorry, Villa. Yeah.
Brighton, that's 0-0.
Villa.
Man City 3, Fulham 0 at the moment.
Brighton 0. Sorry, I've got to type this out. Right. Earlier on.
Forest.
What was the next one after Villa, Brighton? Sorry, Rob.
Man City 3, Fulham 0 at the moment.
Oof. Yep.
Nottingham Forest 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. And Crystal Palace 1, Burnley 0.
Really?
That's condemned Burnley, I think, and possibly dropped. That may well have dropped Spurs into the bottom 5. I think.
I think Spurs' lifeline yesterday was. Oh yeah, here we go. Listen now, we are on.
As we get the introductions along the line of players. Trey Hume will doubt.
There we are. We are up and running. Thank goodness. Not being nasty talk sport, because I do enjoy listening to that when I'm at work through the day. We've got 106 people in already. Can you believe that? It hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, so Spurs are now in 16th if the results stay the same as they are at the moment. And Crystal Palace are moving 1 point behind us.
Yeah, it's a weird league. So we've got 4,956 subscribers. I still need 44 subscribers to hit the magic of the 5,000 mark. So if you're new on the channel, if you can hit the subscribe button, thank you. It would mean a lot. I saw Liverpool are in their green strip, and I've got every time I put the scoreboard to the colour that they're playing, it's always the opposite. It's always a third strip or second strip. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's the scoreline that matters.
Yeah, we've got them from all over the world tonight, Cabby. Australia, Jordan, Bangkok.
Yeah, we usually get a good viewing on a midweek game because it's coming up to the time zone where other countries are just starting to waken up. England Churches of God. Yeah, do you listen to White and Jordan when you're driving about? I listen to the whole lot through the day, through the sports breakfast to White and Jordan, occasionally Radio Cumbria, and usually when it comes, I listen to Hawksby and Jacobs or Baker. They're quite funny. They're really good, and usually by the Andy Goldstein and Dean and Darren Bent by 5 o'clock. I'm not really so much in listening mode because I'm just mentally knackered. Palace have gone 2-0 up apparently.
2-0 up, yeah.
On the news ticker.
Yeah. So Alan Ray, I think it was.
I've got the wise minds here. I need to get the scoreboard ready. You're still not sort of concerned that we haven't got Xhaka?
Yeah, no, because I mean, I know we got beat 3-0 on Saturday, but even the Arsenal from Newcastle said we played well. We were a good team, and we did play all right. We just gave 2 goals away quite early on. Third goal went in while we were chasing, trying to get a goal back.
Sunderland will get the game underway. We're watching from the back of the Jimmy Montgomery stand. Diarra kicks off, and as we look down from this stand, Sunderland kicking from left to right.
So you're fairly confident about this? You don't think we're being a bit too cocky? Kev says I'm being too.
Endo heads it away. He's in for the suspended stopper slide this afternoon.
Because Liverpool are
Liverpool looking to try and work it down the right wing. They win a throw back inside their own.
They've got their main goal scorer.
Outside his penalty area.
He's suspended.
as always.
Their goalkeeper's not performing brilliantly this year, even though he's not a bad keeper. He's not performing brilliantly.
Blonde hair. In fact, it's a free kick. Sunderland have.
No, it's a long throw.
There's a beach ball actually being punched onto the pitch.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, brilliant.
Behind the goal.
Oh, I thought that was McKenna. Oh, yeah, it's Hume. Sorry. Why is he taking the throw-ins?
It would be
It's
funny,
changed, isn't
wouldn't
it? Hume's now taking the
Keeper
long
just
throws,
picks the beach
McKenna's
ball up and
not.
throws it.
And
That's
whether he's
funny.
had an injury or something that
Robbie smacks the ball, hits the beach ball.
I don't know.
Goes
Try
in.
and find
I
out.
think the referee
Renildo
would
swings a
just
ball
allow
into
it.
the
I think
penalty area.
I think
Drops it
VAR would
on
have
the
a
right.
fix
Tried
here,
to
wouldn't it?
slash it into the box, and it comes off Robertson for a corner. Sunderland's first corner of the game, a set piece. We're only into the second minute.
This is when we can be a threat from set pieces.
Lefay is coming down to take this.
Liverpool are not the best on
Yeah,
set pieces.
totally agree, Anthony. I thought we
Attacking-wise,
played
they are.
well on Saturday.
But
It's
defending
just
set pieces, they
you
know
know,
there's
we
been an
gave
issue
two
there.
silly
Arne Slot's spoken
goals
about it quite a few
away by
times, actually.
dodgy
They
passes.
do concede from
And
corners.
the
Takes it
third
short
one
though
is
to
we were
Angulo and back to Trey
pushing
Hume.
forward, trying to do
Hume
something.
now
So,
swings a ball in, but Allison catches it. Just going down to his left. very
Don
comfortable.
says he's watching the game in
catch
Qatar with a
from the Brazilian
Singaporean Liverpool fan.
international. Bowled out down the right wing. And
It's going to make
played
us
all
a
the way
little bit
back
bigger so they can
eventually
see us.
to Canate and Allison, and Broby's giving chase. Plays it out to Van Dijk, out to the touchline. Robertson's blocked by Hume. And it's offside. Broby.
So, Rob, what do you say? He's not joining us, no?
Listen to the crowd. They're getting right behind Sunderland.
I think they'll be
Sunderland
in the
looking to
bar.
get in Liverpool's
having a
faces
beer or
early
two.
on.
With a few alcoholic drinks.
In the third minute, 0-0. We're live on BBC
Oh, I'd
Radio
great to think how
Newcastle.
much they are out in Qatar. But
Van Dijk will take the free kick to Robertson.
This is
driving
a
it
different
up towards
Sunderland
Ekitike.
side, isn't it, from what
Who,
other
like
sides that's
Angulo,
played
has
Liverpool in the
dived
past in the Premier League.
Short,
it
long
is,
hair.
and we were unlucky
And now
not to come
Endo
away
trying to get
from
the ball out in midfield, leaves it
Anfield
for
with 3
Gravenbeck.
points.
Out to the
be
right wing,
honest.
Salah inside to Wirtz. And Wirtznan has been robbed of the ball by Lefay. He wins a free kick. And Siddiqui, it looks like.
But they are a good side, Liverpool, though. A lot of people saying they've been a bit iffy miffy, but they are a decent side. One of the big teams up there, without doubt.
Yeah, they
Almost
are a
up to
good
the
side.
halfway
There's
line
no
to
getting
take
away
this
from that.
free kick
And on
for
their day, they can beat
Sunderland.
anybody. But
Trey Hume is back in
they've
the
not.
centre circle.
I think, other than the first
Taylor
2
wide on the
away
right.
games in the season, which
Salah's
they've
looking,
won,
yeah. The ball
Hasn't
floats
won
up
very
over
many
him.
away
Allison
games
comes out and
in
punches
the
it
rest
off
of the
Lefay's
season.
head.
In
Out
fact,
for a throw
I'll
to
tell you
Sunderland.
exactly how many
And
they've won.
Gulo actually caught the ball.
John
before he
C,
went
I had a
over
nerve
the
of
line.
teasing Andrew
But he
about his
drops
baldy
it down
head,
here for
Cabby.
Hume,
Hey, John,
who will
I never
take
said
the
anything
throw
about his
on the
head.
left
I
for
just
Sunderland.
says you need
Now
to
in
grow
the
your
fourth
hair.
minute.
I was just about to say, you know, when you get to a certain age, it doesn't grow out your head, but it grows out your nose and out your ears.
Had an injury on his
Yeah.
arm recently.
Yeah, that's
Was there a
very
game when he
true.
went off and he
Yeah,
pulled and
so Liverpool
whether
have only
that's an issue,
won
but it's
2
not a long throw,
away.
it's a throw back
They've
to
won
Renildo.
4 away games this
Under pressure
season.
from Salah, plays it all the way
The
back
first
to Robbie
2 away
Ruffs.
games of the
In the
season,
middle of
and
the
2 others.
Sunderland half. He squares it to Diarra.
So
Yes.
they don't
Diarra
have a brilliant
wide to
away
Siddiqui
record.
on this right-hand side. And then
Yes,
back
Paul Bowman,
from
the
Diarra to Ruffs again. Wirtz goes to
the
close
radio
down.
is a bit raspy. It's not my end. It's the actual Sunderland commentary.
Out to the right.
Go to the ball.
It's one.
It's a little
again
bit raspy.
by Liverpool. They get it inside into the middle to McAllister. Comes back then to Van
Chucking
Dijk.
it down at Stadium
And,
of Light. And
yeah,
everywhere else. for
Forwards to
that matter.
McAllister again. Wirtz back
So
to
there's
McAllister,
nothing
back
I
to
can
edge
do
of
for the
centre
audio
circle.
commentary. I'm
Canate.
afraid it's at their end.
And
It's
they're
not my
talking about-
levels.
And this is what, again, we were being told
Ah, you're right, Paul. It
this
is.
evening about Liverpool this season. They
Apparently
can be a
Burnley
bit
have
pedestrian.
scored
They
according
play
to Flash
sideways,
scores.
backwards, but don't get it forwards quickly enough. They got it up to
Hello,
Salah
Packer
now on the
Andrew.
right
How
side
you
of the
doing? Are
pitch.
you back
Yes,
on your
was a
channel
corner
playing
on
for
penalty
area. He
playing your
finds
stream? Are
Gravenberch.
you?
He just
Have
lays the ball
Burnley
at
scored,
Endo,
yeah?
And then Gravenberch,
Yeah, they
the
pulled one back.
Dutchman, gets it
Yeah.
back, swings the ball, and it's punched out by Ruffs. I don't know why he didn't catch it either. It didn't mystify me because I think that was a comfortable enough.
That'll come back on for
ball
Burnley
him
then.
to have caught. It's come back to Canate just inside the
42
Liverpool
likes.
half,
Let's see if we can
right
get to
at the
100 likes.
centre
Thanks, and see if we can get
circle.
Cabby up
Lifts
to
it up down the
5,000
right,
subscribers.
looking for the run of Salah. Nodded down
Thanks,
by
we've got another
Renildo.
subscriber there,
Salah's got in
so
front
just
of him
need
and got the ball.
43 more subscribers,
And
so thanks for that.
now has just left it for Wirtz, who plays it back here to Endo and inside again to Canate and into the centre circle to Van Dijk. Van Dijk closed down by Broby. And he got tripped up by his compatriot, but then it's played up to Ekitike, hooked away by Reinildo.
I think why sometimes I'm negative a bit, Rob, is because the fact I'm still not used to this good Sunderland side. It's in me blood. I've been that used to us sort of failing and the negative side of things. I'm not used to matching.
I know exactly what you mean.
Left it for Verts into the penalty area, trying to square it for Ekitike, put behind by Alderete.
Down again every
and there's a corner now for Liverpool.
Apart from this one, where we're playing good football.
Now we saw at Arsenal on Saturday how one small mistake can be costly.
Not just at home,
will have to concentrate whatever
away games
Liverpool's issues are at the minute. Those forward players are threats.
We just need
Salah's going to take the corner from the right-hand side at the north end of the stadium.
That's all.
Yeah, you know who the main targets are.
But you're right in what you say,
Van Dijk, Konate.
He's at the back of the penalty area. Van Dijk, Konate's strolling back
funny
to join
fact
him.
today, Sean, on beach ball.
And Alderete's going everywhere.
I pull Sheffield Wednesday could be relegated this week. Yeah.
Salah, be careful.
With his left foot into Ballard, who heads it clear.
Yeah, that's a
Strong
shame.
header out. Wirtz will run onto it.
I would carry on, Packer. Just ignore them. Just block them. That's what I do.
Back onto the halfway line.
Don't stop enjoy doing what you're doing because of other idiots.
Van Dijk heading it through
Angulo's on for Talbi.
Left hand catches the ball. And Roofs now with Alderete and Ballard either side of him. Ekitike loitering in the penalty
Hello, Jeff.
area.
How you doing?
Went to close him down.
Are you
Roofs
well?
Quickly picked the ball up.
Wet for CABBIE in today.
Alderete on the left.
If the weather's bad, it's good business.
Sunderland 0, Liverpool 0. If you're just joining us on BBC Radio Newcastle.
I can imagine. Why walk when you can take a cab?
And Roofs out into midfield with the ball. Long out to the left.
Great pass.
Reinildo just inside the Liverpool half. He drills it back to Alderete.
Liverpool have got enough players still to hurt us, Rob.
Looking for Broby's run.
Oh, they have.
Over him.
You know, you look at their,
For a moment I thought it was going to fall
their lineup
in favour of Broby, but it bounced over him into Alisson's hands.
Yeah, it's a great pass there by Alderete.
Now Van Dijk again at the back. Squares it to Konate.
Speaks volumes,
in the penalty area.
Thanks for the 2 subscribers, thank you.
He drives it up here on the left to Gakpo. He's not seen a lot of the ball so far this evening, but he has now. He's going to get a throw for Liverpool, halfway inside the Sunderland half. Drops it to the feet of Wirtz. Ekitike, back to Wirtz and back again to Robertson. Inside the Sunderland half, McAllister in the middle. Short pass to his right to Konate and then wide again to Endo. Out on the touchline.
Any more updates on the scores, Rob? Are they all the same?
Square to McAllister in the middle. Robertson to his left.
Yeah, 0-0.
McAllister looks up. Wirtz ahead of him. He squares it to Robertson.
City,
and then now wide again to Gakpo. Hume in front of him. Gakpo
Palace.
comes back with it. Looks up. Right foot curls the ball into the box. Headed out by Reinildo. And Konate thumps it right back in and over the bar. Wide
and York are 1-0 up against Hartlepool in the National League.
Goal kick
York are going well good. Palace 2, Burnley 2. That was quick.
One Premier League win this year for Liverpool. 4 draws.
Maybe Burnley on dead and buried after
4
all.
draws from January the 1st.
Anthony.
0-0 with Leeds, 2-2 with Fulham, 0-0 with Arsenal, 1-1 with Burnley. Then they lost that late winner for Bournemouth down on the south coast, 3-2, but beat Newcastle 4-1. And obviously the weekend, the controversy around that Manchester City game. Here's the Rough sliding out to get a ball.
Holchua, welcome. How are you doing? I would love this club forever, but if they could just beat Liverpool, but without Xhaka. Without Xhaka, I don't see it. It's a big ask. It's a big ask, of course it is. Hey, it's still a big ask with Xhaka in the squad. You're playing a really good side, Liverpool.
And he will tap it to Endo.
The thing is, you've got to rate. I know Xhaka is our midfield general, but the rest of our midfield are also international players.
Yes.
Allison.
And Diarra is an
just
absolutely
his right foot on
cracking
the
player.
Ball
Robbie's coming into his own up front.
Kicks. Looking for Ekitike with dragging Alderete about. Comes back to Roofs in midfield.
I just hope we're not too stifled up front, Rob.
Away from Angulo.
Yeah.
Comes down for Gravenberch. Looking for Salah, but Reinildo's in front of him. It's come off a bit awkwardly for him.
Because he's on his own, Brobby, isn't he?
There has to be some tidying up from the Fair.
He is.
To come back and play the ball back to Roofs from the
Oh, without a doubt, Fly and
Then
Xhaka
it's out
did
to
bring
McAllister. One back by
quality to the
Siddiqui.
team, of course.
Put his foot over it and lost it. Comes up to Salah.
Oh,
leaves it
yours.
for
You
Wirtz.
don't, you
Wirtz
know,
again
don't get
from
me
Salah.
wrong. I mean,
And this on the right side of
team ticks
midfield, the
better
corner of the
when
penalty area on the right.
Xhaka's
Salah
playing.
tapping it behind to
But
Gravenberch, and now
without
McAllister
them,
in the middle.
you know,
Robertson on the left.
we're
Robertson,
still not
Hume in
bad.
front of him,
You know,
goes
we've
wide for
got
Gakpo.
Diarra, we've
And
got
Gakpo has to come
Siddiqui,
past
we've got
McKaylee
Lafay.
onto his right, plays it across to Gravenberch. It's pushed away by Siddiqui, but straight to McAllister.
I don't think
and back
Spurs
to
will
Van
go
Dijk.
down. I think it'll be
Forwards
Forest.
again down the left.
Forest, Burnley,
Ekitike.
Wolves.
Ekitike trying to come past Hume. Hume trying to stick with him. Ekitike, well, he's nearly tripped by Hume and eventually puts the ball out for a goal kick.
Yeah, I
Good
think
defending,
the
good
table
shape.
will have whizzed about a bit with Burnley getting an equaliser.
Ruffs recovers the ball from behind the net.
That was such a lifeline for
Steps over one of the
Spurs.
cameras that's,
Man U getting a last-minute equaliser.
being
That
positioned
guy
right
with a
behind
haircut will be
goal.
gutted.
on the boom.
Yeah.
Places the
Yeah,
ball on the
so-
6-yard line in the 12th minute. 0-0
Burnley
here
winning
at the
3-2.
Stadium of Light.
Seriously,
Here live on BBC Radio Newcastle.
that is nuts, man. They've scored 3 goals in about
Ruffs urging
5-10
everybody
minutes.
upfield. Ball will
What is
fly.
Palace doing?
In 5 minutes,
Both managers in their
7 minutes, I
tracksuits
suppose,
tonight.
6
And
minutes.
the ball kicked by
They've
Ruffs.
scored 3 goals.
Through the
Is that
middle,
right? It's the
floats
3-2
towards
up.
Broby,
Yeah.
heads it on,
Yeah.
but over
Mebry,
Clash ahead.
Hume and Van
Anthony
Dijk, and a
and
clash of heads
Humphreys
from Broby and
scored.
Canate.
And Strand Larson
So
scored
Chris
2
Kavanagh
for
stops
Palace
the game.
in the first
Drop
30,
ball.
well, 33,
We've
17
played.
and 33.
12 minutes, goalless.
It's mostly all Liverpool so far, Rob.
Quite a lively start in terms of energy.
They're passing around the
Yeah.
edge of our box. We're not
Liverpool
doing
can
much
keep
with
that up
it.
for the whole
To
game.
be expected, to be honest. I mean, if you look
The
at
ball comes back
the
to be dropped at the
stats,
feet of
yeah,
Allison.
25% possession for
centre-backs,
Sunderland,
either side.
75
He's
for
towards the edge of the
Liverpool.
penalty
They've
area
had
again.
one
Of course,
shot
picks
not
the
on
ball up.
target.
And they all jog forwards. He kicks
we
it,
haven't had a
Allison
shot
up into
yet.
the Sunderland half.
They've had 2
Drops for
touches in our
Ekitike.
box. We've had one in
McKaylee's
their
on his
box.
shoulder,
So it's not
and then
exactly
eventually it's out for a throw to
possession's a
Liverpool.
load of crap, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
McKaylee and Hume called for
Hello,
it, but,
Bricktop. He says,
Liverpool
good evening. He
get the
says,
throw.
come on,
Robertson's
son,
gonna
and beat
take
the bin
this.
dippers.
Andy Robertson down the left, about 20 yards from the corner flag. If
Paul
that
Berman says, Burnley
this
got Messi on
left-hand
loan.
side,
What is going on in
drops
that
into
game,
Wirtz,
says
gets it
Reeve? I
back.
know.
Robertson and Wirtz
I
gets
don't
it
know,
again
it's a bit
inside to
weird though.
McAllister.
Burnley,
McAllister immediately
2-0
closed down
down,
by
you'd think they'd fall
Diarra,
like a
comes
pack of
back out on the
cards.
left wing. Robertson
But
back to
come
Van
back and
Dijk.
lead 3-2 at
Diarra's trying to make
half-time.
himself busy in front of Van
Impressive.
Dijk, who plays it into Canate in the centre circle.
Oh.
Still think they're
Drives
nailed
it
on
up
for
into the penalty area,
relegation.
looking for
Make
Salah. Reynildo cuts
Well
it out.
done.
The
Excellent.
keeper had gone behind him. A mistake there would have been costly because the goal was unguarded. But they've got the ball away, out on the left, and it's played
Yeah, absolutely,
back
David Graham.
by Broby to Lafay. Tried to get Angulo down that left-hand side, but
Leicester were
Liverpool
3-0 up.
get it back up into the Sunderland half to Reynildo.
The fly-in, says,
Reynildo.
as a United fan, I despise the haircut bloke.
It came back to
We're shamed every
Reynildo.
time we get a
Now
draw
Siddiqui
because of it.
plays
I know
across
it
here
is
to
getting a
Ballard.
bit
Ballard
irritable.
drives on up
The way
towards
the
halfway
fact, like,
line.
every single
Now pauses,
betting outlet now is
slips
just
it to Diarra.
focusing on him, isn't
Green
it?
shirts all around, and he plays it back to Robin Ruffs at the edge of the D. 14th minute, 0-0
It should be about the football
to
team, really, not
Diarra.
about a fan growing his hair.
on the right. Up to Hume. Hume out to McKaylee. Nice ball. Flicked up though awkwardly for him. He didn't control it. He's frustrated.
Steve
He's
Jones
gone
says
back
we
to
do
Van
not
Dijk.
start to play until we're 1-0
Gravenberch
down.
in the
Own goal as well.
Centre circle.
That's very
Through
true.
the middle. Looking to Salah. Salah back to Van Dijk on the left of the centre circle. Robertson back to his captain. Through to Gravenberch. And he's tried to find Ekitike but played it behind Ekitike. It's out to Hume, who got fouled from behind. It's a free kick to Sunderland in their own half, right side of midfield. Nearly
If
a
you want
quarter
likes,
of an
come on,
hour
hit
played,
that
0-0.
thumbs up, thank you. Subscribe if you are not a subscriber.
Siddiqui, Alderete,
TikTok.
back
Are
to
Liverpool
Ruffs.
normal people
And
now?
Ruffs.
Yeah, they
Wirtz
are.
goes to close him down.
Yeah.
Ruffs kicks over halfway. Broby and Canate collide. And Canate heads the ball away straight to Alderete on the left.
He's
Back to
isolated,
Lafay.
isn't he, Broby? We
Lafay
need
just
that Eric
inside
Gates
the
or Quinn
Liverpool
Phillips sort of
half.
combination. We need someone he
Plays
can
it
work
back to
off.
Siddiqui.
You do.
Siddiqui
And you need to play the ball
to
to him,
Ballard.
to his
Ballard
feet,
now in
Not-
the Liverpool half.
not up
Plays
height.
it back to Siddiqui just to the right of the centre circle, and he squares it to Alderete on the left of the centre circle. Alderete back to Siddiqui. Siddiqui in the middle.
It's crazy,
Ballard
David.
again on this right-hand
1 minute
side
you
in
win the Premier
Liverpool
League, the
half.
next minute you could get
Bukeley's
relegated
on
to
the
League
touchline,
One.
It's come back to Siddiqui.
Yeah.
And Siddiqui again to Ballard. Ballard closed down by
Remember,
McAllister.
I'm
Looks
just
for the
thinking
run
of
of
a team who
Diarra,
did
but
that a few
Robertson's going
years
to get in
ago.
front and lets the ball run out
Without a
behind for
points
goalkeeper.
deduction.
I think what we're struggling with is trying to get the ball out to Angulu.
Can you, Cabby?
That's where we want to
Can
get
you
the
think
ball
of that
to.
team, mate?
What's
I
that?
think your mic's gone off,
Yeah,
mate.
it's not had a lot
Think of a team that
of
got
possession in the
relegated
game
and
so
then got
far
relegated
tonight.
the following
Frustratingly,
season again.
Oh yeah,
Can you
a
think
certain
of a
team in
team
red and
that
white,
did
in
that?
it.
the ball back with
Yeah, I'm sure they're playing red and white.
Van
mate.
Dijk, corner of the
Might get
6-yard
ball back in
box.
the Premier League.
Taps
since
it to
then,
Allison.
You know,
Plays it out to Robertson.
Happened to Leeds United and all.
Hume goes to close down.
Yeah.
Robertson
it did.
up over the halfway line. Ballard heads it back down to Alderete behind him, and Alderete now away from Ekitike.
That'll shape the bottom of the table up a little bit, does it?
He
If,
slips
if
to
it stayed the
Diarra.
same
Diarra
Burnley
now
win.
to the right wing. Mukele drives the
Not
ball
a
into
lot.
the box. It's headed away by Endo.
bear with me
Angulo
a
was up
second,
there.
mate, I'll just
It's come all the way back to
double check for
Siddiqui
you.
and all the way back to Robin Roofs in the middle of the Sunderland half. Sunderland longest unbeaten at home by a newly promoted team since Nottingham Forest in 1978,
So
who went
Burnley
on 21
will be
matches
on
unbeaten.
18
They won the
points
title
now.
back then as well, the old Division 1.
Jamie
Still
Vardy's
6
doing
behind
okay.
West Ham.
Oh, they're still
Nine
6
behind.
behind.
13th home
Yeah, 9
league
behind
game of the
Forest.
season.
It's a
Normally,
long
of course,
way
is
off,
that
isn't
League
it?
Cup defeat by Huddersfield
Palace,
Town
who were
of League One.
just
As the
behind
ball's
us,
played back to Robin Roofs, well outside the
back to
penalty area.
32 points the way it stands at the moment.
Ballard's free on
2
the right.
points ahead of Leeds.
Alderete
But Spurs are still down in
16th.
16th. 2 points ahead
He's going
of
to kick this
Forest and
for
5 points ahead
Angulo to
of
chase
West
on
Ham.
the shoulder of Endo.
So
He shoves him
Tottenham are in
down.
a relegation
Ball
battle.
rolls out for a throw to Liverpool.
Stop it, lads, the flashbacks. Do you reckon Lafay could play the Phillips role to Brobby and Quinn? I'm not too sure. Vardy doing well at his Italian side.
Taken by Wataru Endo.
Yeah, the lost next Drogba scored last night. He did.
To McAllister. Gravenberg back to
What's your thoughts, Rob? 20 coming up to 20 minutes.
Gravenberg, I think it was.
Yeah, it's like I said a couple of minutes ago. You know, stats wise,
Gakpo
it's
cleared it
all
to
Liverpool
Gravenberg.
possession.
Gakpo's
But
jogging back
the
across
possession
now
doesn't
to
really
his left wing.
No.
tell you a lot.
back with
Liverpool
Ballard.
have had
Ballard
one
back
shot,
again to
which
Roofs.
wasn't on target.
Roofs.
We haven't had a shot on goal yet. They've had 2 touches
Outside
in the
his
Sunderland
area
box.
still, he's spending more
We've
time
had
out
one
there
in
than
the
he is
Liverpool
inside the
box.
18-yard box at the moment. Diarra's played it back to him. And Roofs
Yeah, Leeds got a
now
2-2 draw from
kicking
2-0 down.
back Angulo
Anthony
in
got a
the
good
centre
result. But
circle,
mind you,
pulled
did you
it
see
down
Chelsea's
well.
defending for Leeds' equaliser?
Plays it out to Mukele on the
Paul.
right here, right at the penalty area. Good ball in
It
towards
was
Broby.
appalling.
Made good contact, but Konate's on his shoulder, and he couldn't turn it towards the goal.
Mind you, Chelsea
Mukele
could
tries
have
to put the
scored
ball in
another
again, and
3
Van
after
Dijk
Leeds.
puts down the throw
So,
down the right.
and probably should have scored
19th
one
minute.
because
0-0.
Palmer put the ball over the yard from about 2
And,
yards,
Hume
2
again
yards out.
is going to take the throw.
Admittedly, it came
Gets a
flying
towel to
across the line, but
dry the ball off.
I tell you what,
Renildo back up in the
I watched the Newcastle Spurs game last
position
night.
just in front of the centre circle.
Spurs, my
Counter, the
God, they're
counter.
poor. They
Hume
could not
happy
get
now,
out of
the
their own first
ball has
half.
been
They
dried,
could not get out
steps
their
back to
own half in the first half.
advertising ball.
They were terrible. They couldn't pass. There was nobody
Kay's
making
outside the-
making moves. When they did
He's on the
try
penalty
and go
spot. The long
forward, they
ball
ended up
into
having to turn around and go
penalty
backwards
area.
because there was
Headed
nobody
clear by
making
Van
runs.
Dijk.
The fans
Out
were
for
so
another throw.
furious.
Hume will take this as well quickly to Diarra. Diarra plays it back to Renildo in the middle.
Very poor side.
Renildo now just squares the ball to Diarra.
it was
Diarra
a half
wide,
chance there.
Hume blocked by
Good
Gakpo.
cross by
Throw to
Mughelli.
Liverpool.
Robbie
Yeah.
got to it, but there's a
Came off.
defender between him and
Trey
goal, so
Hume.
it hit the defender.
Robertson takes it back to Van Dijk.
Do you agree with what
Closed down
Marco
by
Gabbiadini
Diarra.
said
There's
tonight?
a
He
high
says
ball up onto the head of
Liverpool are
Alderete.
nowhere near the side what
Now
Arsenal are.
slots it down to Gakpo. It went over him.
Oh,
dropped
they
to
know.
Diarra.
They know.
High boot, but he
They
got the
know, yeah.
ball, not the face of Wirtz, and now into the middle. Where's a battle for Broby. There's feet everywhere. Comes down for Gakpo. Gakpo, Siddiqui in front of him. Diarra makes a challenge, but he gets it back to Van Dijk, and now out to Robertson on the left, just inside the Sunderland half. And
So that'll be interesting for the title of your derby, won't it? Xhaka's back, and then Bruno Guimaraes is injured. He pulled up with a
Endo on the right.
suspected hamstring, didn't he, yesterday?
Into
Last
the
night.
Sunderland half.
That'll be him out for about 6
Plays
weeks
it into
then,
the
at
middle
least.
to Wirtz. Comes
6
back
to 8 weeks
and turns
normally,
again,
hamstring.
pushing on down the left.
Do I think Isidore will get a game? Packet possibly might come on.
The right foot at the back of the box.
Second half.
Second half.
Robertson, he slips it in to
75
Verts in the
minutes,
penalty
give
area.
him a run out for
Tried to
15
square it
minutes.
for Ekitike,
Corner.
and it bobbles off behind for a corner. Just past the foot of the post.
Cannot hear any Liverpool fans at all. Have they brought many up?
For just a second. It looked like it could bobble into the
Can't
net.
hear them at all, mate.
But it's gone out for a corner. Liverpool's second corner. Gakpo
Does anybody think Sunderland can get back to Wembley for the FA Cup? I would love to see it.
Supporters at the top of the North
I'd love
Stand.
to see it, but I'd rather not have it. Let's concentrate on
21st
the
minute,
league.
0-0.
Don't
We're
forget about
almost
the
halfway
cups.
through the first half. And
My suspicion's been confirmed. What's that,
Gakpo
Revo?
drives this in, punched away by the
Spurs
fists
love
of
to see
Russ.
them down there. It'll
To
be
the edge
funny
of
if
the
they got
area,
relegated to the
Van Dijk trying to get it
Championship.
back in.
Just can't see it.
Siddiqui has Hume on the break on the left, Lefebvre through the middle. Lefebvre has to check his run in the centre circle. Hume has gone backwards, and now forwards is Salah. Down the right hand side, gets the ball back inside the penalty area, Salah, but it bobbles off a few feet, and Gakpo, well, not quite alert enough to get there before Rooks, this loose ball, which he gets out to Diarra, who plays it out now to Lefebvre on the right wing in front of Regis Lebris, over the halfway line, and Regis Lebris.
There's something still missing in this squad, Rob. I'm trying to put my finger what it is. We're just missing that. We're just missing that kill a bit. What is it? What is it? Am I going on about?
You're right. There is.
Foot on the ball.
There's probably one
forwards. Lefebvre with McAllister on his shoulder to Alderete.
One player.
Alderete down the left wing to Reynildo.
Do it, but who that
no foul, is it? Yes,
I'm not sure.
Free kick to Sunderland just inside the Liverpool half in the 23rd minute on the left wing.
We're not causing them any problems going forward. Right? They're not doing it to us either. New striker perhaps, says
had a
Cabster.
save to make. They've had the ball, but they've not been actually forced into making a save as such.
I wouldn't be surprised if Isidore Packer is away in the summer. Brentford been up a few seasons now, they have.
You know, they have got quality.
Yes, that's the thing, and we heard earlier that, you know, when they turn on that quality, they're pretty unstoppable, but they've just not done it enough this season. So now, free kick.
We are missing a cutting edge, David.
Up down below us, a little ripple of applause. The free kick from
I think it's always going to be an issue when the way we play, which is either a 5-4-1 or a 4-5-1.
Up towards the edge of the penalty area. Van Dijk gets up powerfully to head it away from Alderete. Salah,
all he can do is hold the ball
on his
and
arm.
midfield, get
Salah
up
goes down and wins the free kick. He was angry for a moment because he thought the free kick gone the other way. But it hasn't. But his handball first looked like anyway.
Midfield is just off.
And then Salah was knocked down, and
the pace.
Yeah.
Yellow card.
Who's to give a yellow card to?
And a lone strike is going to struggle against 3 or 4 defenders.
Pulled him down.
Of course it
Even
is.
Messi would struggle against 3 or 4 defenders.
Come on, folks. 207 watching. Just click the thumbs up. Let's see if I can get 100 likes. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, please. Got 207 tuning in, which I'm very grateful. Just click the thumbs up. Thank you very much.
In front of Brian Broby and plays it back to Allison. And Allison all in black.
Let's say I wouldn't complain with a point tonight, Rob.
Whizzing his right hand around and kicking.
I'd be happy with the point.
Over his head, Alderete and Reynildo.
I'd be happier with 3.
Looking for Angulo. Oh, nice touch from him to push it on. Take it on into the Liverpool half, but then runs into Grabber.
I think it's a big ask against Liverpool, I don't mind. We're missing Xhaka. I do think it is a big ask. Broby, like I say, he's very isolated at the minute.
Foul though, over the far side by Angulo.
Stevie Witt says, been watching a Liverpool watch-along and the chat is about anything about the match. Even some crap about some stupid so-and-so being on a promise. Yeah, some of them, that's what they do, isn't it? We usually don't start till the second half, says Michael. Well, this watch-along is about the match, and it's about you lot people in the chat as well.
Siddiqui on the halfway line to his left is Angulo. Angulo now.
Yeah, Reynildo getting booked.
Is on his shoulder, gets
that
in
was
front
stupidity.
of Angulo. Spins round the Ecuadorian.
There'll be a few people, Packer, that hope he doesn't go.
But it's a free kick for a foul by Angulo. It's quickly taken.
Good afternoon, James, from Wobbly Creek, Australia. Hello. Hello, Derek from Southport. Welcome.
What was either a shot or a cross.
And goal just looks a little bit leggy to me.
71 likes. Thank you. That's
He hasn't
better.
reacted, has he?
Robertson's in the penalty area looking to get on the end of a ball, floated in, but it's gone behind for a goal kick.
Yes, we are
We're
virtually
approaching
bottom of the goal scoring
26th
in the league.
minute when
But we're also
picture of George
quite near the
Forster
top of the
will be
not letting
displayed on
goals
the
in.
screens
I
at either
know.
end of the
League.
ground.
Hey, I ain't
to a
complaining
minute's
because it's
applause
been a phenomenal
for
season.
the former chairman of
How's
Sports
Angulu
Yes.
doing? I rate him highly. I've never heard his name mentioned, David. But we're struggling to get him into the game.
He's doing all right. He's just had a couple of runs down the wing
The
there.
ball played up by Roofs over the halfway
Skinned a couple
line.
of Liverpool
Headed away
players
by
and
Van
then
Dijk
skinned them
to
going the other
Robertson
way as well.
on this left-hand side. And here the clock
getting the ball
ticks to the
backwards.
26th minute and the picture of
And
George
then he
goes
committed
up.
the foul on the touchline. So
It's the round of
follows.
applause for George.
Everyone standing, everyone getting to their feet if they're not already on their feet to applaud the life of George Forster.
yeah,
The ball is back with Allison. And this is quite moving. Crowd responding. Zikatike, meanwhile, on the left, inside to Gakpo. Sunderland Till I Die echoes around the Stadium of Light to the memory of George Forster.
Just such a shame he didn't get to his 100th there.
Gravenberg,
yeah, it is.
Canate,
Had a
halfway
damn good
inside
innings from
the
it.
Sunderland half. Out to the left again, Robertson, Gakpo. Gakpo trying to take on Hume, crosses, headed away by Ballard. And that was a wonderful minute's applause. The Sunderland fans responding. Robertson crosses, Ballard puts the ball out again, straight to Robertson on this left wing.
TNT
He's
have made a
forced
good
by
show of it.
Diarra
They've
to play it
zoomed
back
in
to
on the
Van Dijk
scoreboard
on the halfway line.
on George
Yeah.
as well.
Forwards
So
then to Verts,
nice one
now
from
to
TNT as
Ekitike,
well.
Back to Gravenberg, just
And
ahead of
the
the
99
centre circle.
shirt as well.
And out to Robertson again on the left-hand
Yeah.
side. 0-0.
Fantastic.
in the
He was actually on the back of the
28th
programme as part of the squad.
Gravenberg,
Yeah,
Canate, McAllister out to Endo
R.I.P.
on the
George.
far side, forced back by Reinildo. Canate's behind him. Canate across to Van Dijk.
Apparently he used to
Van
sometimes
Dijk
sell
Just
the
to
metal
left
pin
of the
badges at
centre
Roker
circle.
Park as well.
Wide to Robertson, just into the
yeah, he did.
Sunderland half.
And yeah, I can
Liverpool
remember
in
going
sea
into his
green,
shop
white shorts and white
many
socks.
times
Sunderland,
with
of
my
course, in
dad
their
when
red
I
and
was a
white
knitter.
stripes.
Was he shop
on
at
the way
the
into
behind
Roker Park.
at the Roker end?
Van Dijk,
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
on
it was
halfway,
down near the
really.
water end.
Gravenberg, and out wide to Robertson. Robertson, Diarra in front of him.
Just
Is it the
over
shop
the
that
road
used to
from
sell
the
all
Derby.
the
In the middle of
programmes
the
and that?
Sunderland half.
Yeah,
And,
just over the
he
road from the
was looking
Derby.
for an option. Not many available to him.
Because you could
Robertson
buy all
again
the
to his
programmes
left.
from any that you've
Ekitike
missed,
at the
couldn't
corner
you?
of the penalty
You had
area.
them.
Verts
Yes,
runs
yeah,
inside.
yeah.
Lefay goes with him. The ball breaks for Ballard to
that's a
clear.
foul.
Got caught,
A foul.
and it'll be a throw.
He hasn't given.
To
Did he actually?
Liverpool.
Was it actually his shop? That was it?
No, he's not given it.
Yeah, it was his shop.
Referee Chris Kavanagh comes across and McKaylee helps Ballard up. Verts did appear to stamp on Ballard's foot. Robertson to Gravenberg. Gravenberg shoots, it comes up off Brian Broby. Salah's backing into Reinildo in the penalty area, almost on the goal line. Reinildo hooks it away, turns it out to Canate though. Nearly half an hour played, Sunderland 0, Liverpool 0, live on BBC Radio Newcastle. Canate down the right wing, Endo. Angulo's in front of him, comes back to McAllister, back again to Canate. Into
No
the
brick
centre
top.
circle,
I'll have
Van
probably
Dijk.
gone in his
Van
shop
Dijk to Robertson.
many a
Robertson,
times in my Roker
short
Park
pass
days,
through the
but
middle to Gravenberg. Gravenberg
obviously
rolls
didn't
it
even know who
now
he was
into
then,
the
because
path
to me
of
it was just a gentleman in
Canate.
the shop serving.
Canate inside to McAllister, in spaces, Verts is going to shoot, and Ruffs has to dive and push the ball away behind.
Yeah, Andrew, I shall
opportunity.
oblige you
Yeah,
now,
he
mate.
worked it well.
Stats-wise,
And they gave Verts space.
possession, Sunderland 35.5,
Some way out,
Liverpool
but nonetheless
64.5.
forced the save.
And
the corner kick
Sunderland
for
1,
Liverpool.
Liverpool
Yeah.
2, none of which were on target. We've had 2 touches in their box, they've had 8 in ours.
Again, concentrate again.
Yeah, that's it.
Only set
This-
piece.
Even fairly
the
even
left
Stevens
again
game, really.
from
2 shots apiece, a
Gakpo.
couple of shots each. That's it.
Yeah, we've done very little up
Players in
front.
the 6-yard box. Wirtz is on the left edge of the penalty
That
area.
Wirtz is a dangerous
Hooked
player.
into that danger area.
Yeah,
and
the
headed over the
XGs
bar
are
and
amazing.
behind by,
Sunderland
I think,
0.11
McAllister.
and Liverpool
Was it Van Dijk? No,
0.04.
Van Dijk.
That's it. It's a dull game, Rob.
Still then,
Yeah.
31 minutes.
How's
played.
Xhaka's injury progressing? I'm not too sure.
Still not-
How long's he been out for now? Is it 3 weeks?
3
No,
weeks.
the keeper's had to
According
make
to
that save from
the
Rooks.
Premier League reporter, I can't remember his name,
Ballard,
coming out of
ball on his feet,
Regis's
6-yard box, taps it back to
thingy,
Ruffs, out to Alderete on the left-hand
press
side.
thing yesterday.
Alderete
Um,
bringing this way
that
down the
both
left.
him and Traore, both
Driving it
Xhaka
on.
and Traore
Up towards
are
Broby in the penalty area. Van Dijk
close.
just calmly heads it away
so
from Broby
hopefully
out
we'll
for
see
a
them
throw.
in the next week or so.
Hume is going across to take the throw again.
Is it Gay Pride Week or something?
And like McKaylee, kicks
Because
the
everywhere's
back
getting
ball away
advertised of.
and picks up a ball off the cone and a towel.
I think it
dried
must
off.
be because they've
Another
got the
ball
corner
bounces onto
flags,
the pitch
rainbow colour.
from behind Allison's goal.
See, that's what I think's
McAllister
silly,
just
really. I mean,
kicks it
we're
back
all
over
the
the
same. It
ground
doesn't matter
with
if
that
you're gay,
beach
straight,
ball. Well, I think
Australian,
it was
Irish, or
a beach
whatever
ball,
it
was
may
was
be.
yellow, but it's,
I
think
don't think
was
it
a
needs
beach
to be
ball.
put on a
The ball's
pedestal.
swung in
to be
here
honest
by
with you.
Hume, but Allison catches it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's a beach
bothered.
ball, isn't it? It's the same colour as the ball, match ball.
I
Should
just
be
treat
red and
someone
white
exactly the
flag.
same, whatever
by
they are.
McAllister.
Yeah.
Here up to
Corner flag should
Ekitike
be red
in the
or
middle.
red and white.
The Sunderland half.
Indoor.
Maffei trying to get the ball off. Ekitike.
Square if you haven't
Ekitike
won an
goes
FA
on,
Cup,
shoots and
and
crashes the ball into
triangular
the
if
back
you
of
have.
Siddiqui or
Did you know
Ranillo,
that, Cabby?
and it comes all the way
Hey?
back to Konate
Well, corner
inside
flags.
the Liverpool half.
Only
32
teams that
minutes,
have won
0-0.
the FA Cup
Here's
are allowed to have pennant-shaped
McAllister again
corner
bringing
flags.
this up through the middle.
All the others
laying
have
it
to
off
have
to Robertson.
rectangular corner
Wide
flags.
then to Gakpo.
What shape corner flags?
Dribbling at McKaylee.
Pennant-shaped,
Plays
you
it
know,
into
triangular.
Wirtz. Now Gakpo gets
Is
in
that
on
right?
the left-hand side, crosses over the head of Salah, drops for Endo. He's trying to cross it back in again here, and it's brought
So
down by
teams that
McKaylee.
won the FA Cup
Tapped away,
can
it'll run to
use
Robertson.
pennant-shaped
Plays it on to Gakpo, who's
corner
dribbling into the
flags,
penalty
but
area again.
teams that haven't
Wirtz,
won the
he
FA
shoots through the
Cups
legs of the
can't.
defender, and it comes off the foot of the
He
post.
come off the post.
These are going to score here soon, like
Came off the foot of the post
Liverpool. They're
that
absolutely
attempt.
all over us.
after going through the legs of
Post by the sound of
the
things.
defender.
We're a second half
And
team.
out
We're always
here
still better in the
on
second
the
half.
right wing, back to Konate.
I'm just a bit concerned how
0-0
little
still.
we've done.
And Sunderland got away with that.
Yeah.
Gakpo on this left-hand side, you know, he does well bringing players into play.
Liverpool close to opening the scoring. And the ball with Endo trying to cross again.
Can't get hold of the ball, can we?
No. Back it comes to Konate. And now back in from Wirtz to Gravenberg, who crosses. It's hooked away by McKaylee, but only to Gakpo. Gakpo tries to shoot, it's blocked by
We
Hume.
won't win
Put
this,
out
or
into
we'll lose
midfield
this
again.
tonight if
Van
we carry
Dijk
on the way we're going.
to Robertson. As
We're playing
Diarra
dangerous.
gets in front of him. Robertson crosses. It's headed away by Ranillo. Straight to Salah.
We are.
And then Ranillo
get hold of
blocks
the
Salah's ball in. It's come back into the penalty area. Gakpo goes down.
Can only
He
say
looks
Sunderland
back
win
at
by
the
penalties
referee.
is going to be a tough
Nothing
ask. Oh, absolutely.
given. Nothing
I mean, I'm not being
Nobody
negative.
else
I'm just
making
trying to
any-
be a little bit realistic.
suggestion it may have been a penalty. And then Robertson's all over Diarra, and it's a free kick
not a
finally for
great play.
Sunderland.
Just need to get together again.
So it was through the legs of Siddiqui, the shot from Wirtz. 0-0.
Jelly Bean says, "Can we not have a
Here at the
not have a
Stadium
bit
Light.
less negativity? It's only half an hour
Robin
in."
Rush to take the free kick wide here on the right outside the penalty
Steve
area,
Taylor
halfway
says we're
between
getting
the
murdered
penalty
here,
area
mind.
and the touchline. Ruffs comes through
I
with his
think
left
that's
foot down
exactly
the
what we
right-hand
were saying,
side.
though, Cabby.
Hume goes
You know,
up with Van Dijk,
stats-wise,
who's
you know,
won the header yet again. Wirtz trying to head it on to
doesn't
Ekitike. Alderete
say a
heads
lot,
it away.
but-
It comes
oh,
down
that's a
again for
foul.
Ekitike though, and he's looked for the run of Wirtz down
I mean,
the
I'm only
left
reporting
wing
what
here,
I'm
back
seeing.
to
I mean, how can you
Ekitike,
be
and he
positive
taps it to Wirtz
when
through
you're
the
just
legs of
getting
Siddiqui
pummeled
again.
by the opposition?
Siddiqui won't be happy about that. And then
Referee.
Gakpo's foul. And it's a free kick to Liverpool on the left of midfield.
At the minute, we
Gakpo
just
hauled
can't
by
get out
Hume.
of the deep of our own half.
And Robertson.
Elliot
And
says
ball,
we are.
35 minutes, 10 minutes
Why are we
short.
sitting off and
Half
trying to
time,
give Liverpool so much like we
0-0.
want them to score? I know,
Liverpool.
It is still
enjoying
0-0,
a lot
absolutely.
of possession though at the
But
moment.
it won't be 0-0
Yeah,
for much
indeed.
longer if we carry
again,
on.
he's down his
We'll be
left-hand
playing a
side.
superb
Gakpo
side,
again.
Liverpool. The quality,
Taking on
they're
Siddiqui
one of the
again, and the
cartel
ball played
clubs.
in. Hugh managed to flick it away to Van Dijk, who puts it
They'll just
over
score.
the
It's
bar off the
absolutely
keeper.
fine, Andrew.
Another
Thank you.
corner.
He's. I'd give him a shout through,
So
but he'd
suddenly
want
Van
me seat because
Dijk and
he's
Liverpool,
taken to getting into the office and sitting in the chair,
giving
staring at the screens,
Sunderland's
waiting for
defence
CABBIE
some work
coming
to
on.
do.
It's Gakpo again, isn't it? On this left-hand
Yeah,
side.
we'll take. And that's where it all came from.
They're slowly, they're totally in control, Liverpool.
Again, just weather the storm.
But
That's
it
all
is,
they've
as
gotta
Maureen
do.
said it before,
Get
it's
through
not
this
what
period.
possession, but you've got more of a chance to score when if you've
Gakpo
got
puts it
possession.
right back down the throats of all the players
Come
in
on
the
then,
6-yard
up
box,
you
but they
get.
managed to get it away. For a
We will
Liverpool
see.
throw though
It is 0-0. That's the most important thing, as you say.
on the right-hand side.
There you go, Andrew. He's come to see you, mate.
A little spell of 6 or 7 minutes that Liverpool
It's
have
a
been
foul throw.
causing few problems.
Yeah.
Can we, for once, stop giving
Van
everyone a
Dijk,
false
short pass to
sense of
Robertson,
security for a
Robertson wide
change
to
and start
Gakpo here
scaring
on
the
the
poop
left
out
again.
of them? I know
Hume in front of him,
we've
Gakpo
switched
takes
off,
it onto
says
his right,
Damien.
onto
We
his
just
left
will
in the
go mad at
penalty area.
half-time.
Pulls it
More like
back, but it's
Xhaka.
gonna be brought out here on
It
the
could,
right
it
by
could be a
Siddiqui,
case
who
of
gets a
we
nudge
are
from
lulling
Ekitike
them
and
into
a
a
free
false
kick to
sense of
Sunderland.
security.
As you say,
But
relax, just take a moment,
You just got to think that
slow things down
their
again.
forward line is probably worth
Sunderland
3
nil,
times what
Liverpool
our
nil, the
whole
37th
squad
minute.
cost.
But Rooster says we've gave
Out
them
to
too
Ballard.
much respect from the start.
And, yeah, the big ball. kicked
We're
up
missing
over the
Xhaka. Let's
halfway
not
line,
forget this.
drops
We're
to
missing the big talisman in the
Van
centre
Dijk.
there.
Yeah,
Our
that is very
midfield is
true.
our midfield is nowhere near
Salah.
what it is when
He's trying to
Xhaka is
curl
not
it
in the
into
squad.
penalty area for Wirtz. It's headed down by Ballard, nearly
got
to
away with
Wirtz,
it.
and Ruff's caught it. But he
Tell
did
you
get
what.
away with it because Wirtz was there ready to pounce.
Yeah. 2 bad decisions there. First one from Alderweireld, and the next one between Ballard and
Ruff's,
Roofs.
they
You've got to
didn't,
talk.
didn't shout.
Hey, who's this? Who's this?
Just got to get it
Chill.
together again. We're all over the place.
Hello,
at the present
Bounty.
moment.
Well, here they come
Yeah.
again.
Stewart.
Liverpool
Did you come to see Stuart?
on the left with Gakpo.
Come on, Bounty, bring us some luck.
Corner of the penalty area, back into the middle to Gravenberch.
Yeah, no, we had
and
51%
Burke, and he finds
possession against
Gakpo,
Arsenal. We
curls
lost
the ball
3-0.
in and Ruffs catches it.
Well, yeah, speaks
This
volumes.
is where you
doesn't it?
miss Xhaka, don't you?
Organised
Gary
execution.
Bender's just said exactly what I've just
Well, it's
said.
out
This is
to
where you miss Xhaka.
Siddiqui up to the halfway line.
Yep.
Now wide to
Go
Angulo
at
in
him.
the Liverpool half, taking on Endo, and then pausing, trying to cut inside. He's done well to get into the middle here. He goes round the attempted tackle by McAllister, but then shoots straight at Allison.
Evening, Durham Diver, just tuning in from Scotland tonight. Poor Wi-Fi, hope for a 1-0 sneaky
Long
win.
way out,
Evening, Durham. Revo, good
but it
evening,
was a shot
sir.
on target. Ball up to the halfway line. Salah leans and plays it back to Wirtz, gets it back Salah and
He's
plays it
run
into
up
the
here,
path
he's
of
run
the
up here.
German. Ekitike's gone through, but Gakpo's in space on the left, and immediately McKaylee stands in front of him, blocks the attempted shot, and then Robertson's attempt to get the ball through is blocked by Hume, who's got Diarra away down this right wing. He's rolled it in for Broby to try and get in front of Konate in the penalty area. Broby's holding it, plays it back behind it to McKaylee. McKaylee now, well, he's not sure where to go. He finds Lefay. Lefay trying to slip it through for Diarra, but it runs past
there's a
Diarra. and
big,
Allison
big sigh
slides
from
out
Gary
and
Bennett.
touches the ball.
Biggest of the
Yeah,
night.
there was.
They were just in two
Just having a
minds
quick
each
look
time
at the
as to which
stats there.
ball
So
to
since
play.
the last update, Liverpool have now
seconds.
gone to 11 shots, 2 on
Gravenberch,
target, and Sunderland
Back
are
to
2
Robertson.
with 1 on
40th
target
minute,
because
0-0.
Angulo had a shot that was
Konate.
straight into Allison's arms effectively.
Strolling out with the ball in midfield.
I'll be very,
Leaves
very
it to
happy with a
Endo.
0-0 or a 1-1, like I say, because
Endo
without Xhaka,
back to
you know, we are so
Konate
much
and
missing. I mean, there's no layoffs from the centre. Have you not
that was a
noticed? It's
foul.
like when we're
Robertson.
going forward, we haven't got that ball getting laid
Back
off.
to
We're having
Van Dijk.
getting balls played through for our forwards or our
Van Dijk
wingers.
in the middle of the
We just look
Liverpool
so
half.
stifled in the middle of the
Short
park.
pass
When we
forwards
do
to
get the ball, it's like
McAllister.
we haven't got
To
that
his right,
option.
just behind him is Konate.
So,
We know we
Back
shouldn't
to
have to
McAllister.
rely on Xhaka, you know, but unfortunately
McAllister
he's one of our
In
best
the
players,
centre
if not best
circle,
player.
to the left now,
on that
Van
part.
Dijk, Robertson
the question I
wide
always
on the left
ask
in the
is,
Sunderland half. Ekitike
if it was
just
a
inside him.
Sunderland player that had hold of the
Back to
Liverpool player's
Van Dijk.
shirt, would the referee have blown
Now
for a penalty?
McAllister right through the
Because
middle
that's what it
to
was.
Gravenberch. Wirtz
Ooh.
on Endo, but
Robbie's
he stood it
shirt
straight
was
at
being
Ruff.
ripped off
Salah
his
was there
back.
waiting. He was going to run onto that. Was that the right thing to do? for
Revo's
Endo,
going
or
to be
should he
heading
have
off
picked
at
out
4.
Salah?
at half time.
It's a bad ball in from him.
Up at 4 tomorrow. Ah, right.
Drops the ball onto the 6-yard line.
Under the cosh a bit, Robin Hood.
Up into the centre circle, and they're wrestling Canate and Broby.
He's not going to get anything in.
To Robertson.
Most of the time
Robertson
in our
now,
half.
down the left to Gakpo again. McKaylee dropping back. Hume in the box with Robertson. Robertson gets in front of him, pulls it back, and Ruffs puts it out with his foot.
Yeah, we're under the cosh, Robin. It's been mostly Liverpool.
5th corner.
Gakpo
again.
Durham
down
Diver.
the left's
Not
take this.
quite, mate. We were supposed
again,
to exchange
concentrate.
contracts today.
Get to half time,
the
Nick.
people that kicked up a stink about not exchanging contracts 2
So
weeks ago
Wirtz
failed
comes
to
out
do
here on
something
the
with their
left-hand
mortgage.
side.
That meant that we
Is it
couldn't
going to be
exchange
swung into
today,
the
so it now looks like
6-yard box
Friday.
again by Gakpo?
But we're still hoping to move on the
Canate's on the penalty spot
25th.
with
So
Alderetti. There's a bit of pushing going
heading
on
back
between the two
over.
of them. Gakpo left arm briefly raised. In
Lot
with
of
his right
adverts,
foot
says
again.
Packer. Yeah,
Headed out
we
this
live
time
in a
by
we live in a
Ballard,
world
but
where there's
Gravenberch will get in
advertising
front of
everywhere.
Buffet.
I
Out
love
on the
listening
right,
to
on the
Talk Sport
touchline
all day
almost.
at work, but there's
Buffet
adverts
trying to
every
stick
10
with
minutes.
him. He's whipped
Did
back
you
into the
see
penalty area and
that?
put
Corner.
behind by
Did you
Hume
watch
for
any of the
another
rugby
Liverpool
last weekend,
corner on
Gabby?
the
I
right
didn't
this
know.
time.
Right, so apparently
Liverpool
ITV
corner.
was showing one of the rugby games.
Oh yeah, there's adverts in it.
And they split the screen.
Gakpo
Advert on the right
has
side,
left this
rugby game
for
on the
Salah
left
to
side.
take
This was
from
in
the
the middle
right-hand
of the
side.
match.
This is where you've got to command your box, Roofs, as well.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
come out,
Idiots.
don't get blocked.
Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4
There is a beach
Liverpool
ball
players
kicking
around.
around, Michael Oliver.
Ruffs.
Yeah, don't
Alisson
get
moved
blocked.
it behind the goal
And Salah
at the
with
beginning of the game.
corner kick curls in towards, well, Angulo, who heads it out again for another corner on the right. Salah barely left the corner, and he'd have to go back to take another one. Again, 4 Liverpool players still up and around the 6-yard box. Endo standing on Ruffs, Gakpo standing on him as well. Ekitike's got in there too, and he's just spinning around the players.
Xhaka will get
box.
into
Swung in
half-time.
here and headed out by McKaylee, only as far as McAllister is trying to dig it out at the edge of the area, finds Gravenberch. Now Salah puts it back in again and Ruffs catches it.
I'm just disappointed how little we've
Play
done up
really
front.
was put into
Lack-
his hands
very
by
lack of
Mo
it.
Salah. And referee's counting down, and he's had to put the ball down and pass it now to Ballard. We're in the 43rd
No, he's sitting in the chair.
minute. It's 0-0. And the ball
Yeah, what do
his
we-
chin on the desk.
He's going to sit in the. What do we think
by
about
Diarra.
Talby on the right
Now
hand
McKaylee
side?
Back to Diarra, just inside the
That
Liverpool
was
half, but
a comment
easily.
I made
no,
right
no,
at the
no,
beginning
no,
of
get on,
Gakpo's
the
away.
chat.
Gakpo's away.
It's a
Wirtz
shame
on the
that
left.
Talby's
Blocked
missing.
though at the edge of the box by
Good outlet
Ballard.
for us.
McAllister shoots. Siddiqui blocks. Diarra's still down. He's clutching his right shin, and the ball is put out by Van Dijk, I think at the behest of...
What do we need for the
Regis
second
Bruce,
half, Rob? I
actually.
mean, do you think maybe
He's getting
Regis
quite
Labrie will be
animated.
pleased,
I
Jack
don't
will be
think
pleased,
there's
we've held them off?
Doubt there is.
I mean, we've got to remember who we're
Yeah.
playing at the end of the day, and it's all right, a lot of Sunderland fans saying,
That's
oh, we'll
what
easy
he's
beat
done on his
these
foot.
tonight. I
Yes,
don't look at
done
it that
on his
way.
foot.
It's like, they're a massive club,
I can see from
Liverpool,
the
huge
replay
They
it's
are.
still
team.
raining
Huge.
steadily,
Come on, getting down, little guy.
as it has done all day.
I'm putting tonight's match on the same calibre as Man City and Arsenal at the Stadium of Light. That's what I'm putting this
Yeah.
match on with.
And it'll be a Liverpool.
It's one of the cartels, the big
throw
clubs.
when
They won the
game
championship last
starts,
season, heaven's
and they
sake.
should,
It's,
I think, throw it
That's
back
right.
to
I don't know why some of the Sunderland
Liverpool
fans are saying, oh,
player,
we'll
Trey
beat these 2-0 easy tonight because they're missing
Looks away, back into his
Szoboszlai
own
and all that.
half. Hume throws it back
Yeah.
to Diarra, who will kick it back to Alisson. Just outside the Liverpool penalty area in the last minute of the 45. Tom Bramall, the fourth official. Hood up, ball at his side. The ball's come back to Alisson, just at the front edge of the D in the Liverpool
That was a
half.
bit nasty by
He plays it
Gakpo
out
on
to the left to
Keely.
Andy Robertson, the Scottish international. Plays it on up to Wirtz. Wirtz turns.
Great
Now
touch.
plays it to Ekitike, and out to Gakpo. Down the
Colin,
touchline,
he's already
trying to
got
get
a chair of
inside
his
Hume,
own.
but it comes
We-
back to
we-
Wirtz.
We
Wirtz
decided
then
we were going to
back
bin our
onto
garden furniture apart
Van
from one
Dijk
chair,
in
which
the,
we are
centre
taking back
circle.
up to the northeast with us, because
Robertson,
it's the chair he
and across
likes
the
to
right
sit in
again
when
to
he's in the
Canate.
garden.
Canate,
And yes,
lifting
we've
the ball
got
up,
the
looking for
cushions for him
Ekitike
as
at the edge
well.
of the area. Ballard
But
heads
yes,
it
he
away.
needs an office chair of his own, mate,
Runs
or I
to
need
him,
another
but
office
getting
chair
across the
and a
face
bigger
of him
desk.
is McKaylee. McKaylee bringing this out now, plays it off
Well done.
McAllister for a throw in front of Arne Slot for Sunderland. 1 minute. We're into to that minutes being added.
Not often you only get 1 minute at a time.
Still awaiting the first goal. Sunderland will be pleased to get in at half-time, having not conceded a goal.
As said before the game start, I'll be happy with 1-1. Yeah, we are still greenhorns in this league, and that's what we have to remember. I think a point to make against Liverpool will be a fantastic result.
Hume with a throw.
Just some of the Sunderland fans were talking like we were playing like a Burnley or something tonight. You know, we'll win this tonight, they bother.
Back to Ballard. Ballard into the middle of the Sunderland half. 15 seconds of the minimum minute now left. Alderete into the Liverpool half and turns it back to Ballard in the centre circle.
That looks like the weather in Sunderland is nice as it's been in Devon all day now.
Hume trying to find Siddiqui again, wide on the right here. Siddiqui, 3 Liverpool players around him. He's gone round them and he plays it into the penalty area, but Gravenberch gets the ball out. The whistle blown here for what's happened here, because Broby and Konate went down together. The referee's blown. He's calling the 2 players out to him, and Van Dijk, the captain,
somebody in his
and
ear.
Hume. The 2 captains being spoken to here.
It's happened like
Chris Kavanagh.
Handbags, I reckon.
And the half-time whistle's blown at the end of that little conversation.
Wait
so
for
not
the
quite sure what that was all
TV
about,
to
but
catch up with the
certainly
radio
Broby
commentary.
and Konate were involved in something inside the Liverpool penalty area. Not sure what exactly, but it
What
led
did he see?
to the referee calling the 2 captains over.
That's a strange one.
Broby got pulled down in the box. Yet another penalty.
Do you think it's an absolute fact the bigger teams do get a slight favour of decisions?
Well, referee blinded the back. The referee that is a penalty. Simple as that. You can't grab hold of a guy's shirt and his arm and throw him to the floor and not give a penalty.
Yeah, I'm just watching the replay now. But why hasn't it even gone to VAR? Well, what's VAR for?
Exactly.
What's your thoughts on that first half then, Rob?
We sat back. We were under pressure. Well, did we sit back or were we forced back? But we spent most of the half defending quite successfully because they didn't score. But not much opportunity up front. We did start to get a few more chances later in the game. But like I said, it's a bit odd that the referee just can't, seem to say, studs up challenges or free kicks. I'm sorry, they are, whether you like it or not. And pulling somebody down in the penalty box is a penalty. Referee's blind as a bloody bat. Yeah, Grindon should still be on the 25th, moving back up to the northeast. But it's just exchange of contracts is delayed because somebody cocked it up. And it wasn't us for a change, or it wasn't our solicitors being slow. It was the people at the bottom end of the chain basically should have done something. They hadn't. So therefore, nothing happened today like it was supposed to.
Do you think I've been a bit harsh? Social media says thoughts on the first half. I've said we've just invited them on the whole of the half. We are no threat at all going forward. That's all I can report.
We haven't posed a lot going forward. However, saying that, we should have had a penalty.
Some more
Liverpool have had, Liverpool have had the chances. What they had, 14 shots, but only 2 of them on target. So, Shots on target for Liverpool 2. Shots on target for Sunderland 1. So not a huge amount in it, but you know.
Right, Ryan Glenn says Gakpo having a field day down the wing. Angulu has been isolated but shown some great touches. Liverpool seem quicker and sharper. We need to be more aggressive, bully them a bit, and be a bit quick on the counter. But that's because they have got. I mean, on paper they've got a better squad than us, Rob. There's no arguments about that. There.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, they're a better side on paper.
All you've got to do is Verts was 100 million quid.
Yeah.
Ekatike was 70 million quid. The Croc was 125 million quid. How much is Salah worth? Got to be pushing, even at his age, he's got to still be pushing 50-60 million quid.
Yeah. Well, John Oss just says, would like to know the reason. How was that not a foul on Broby at the end of the half?
Yeah. That is a penalty. That is a penalty.
Be interesting. Some might say he went down a little bit too easy. He was a bit theatrical. I don't know. Will Burns saying we're sitting too deep for me. It's like, do we really? Is this how we're going to be set up for the whole of this game? We're just gonna defend and sit deep and just see if we can get a 0-0 out of this game. Think that's how we're going to be set up?
Possibly, but that's not our style, is it? I think we'll put more effort in the second half. Maybe he's got a few more chances.
Gerard says, I think we're playing really well. We just need to be a bit more aggressive up front, but more than holding our own. Lucky to be level, says Lewis, at the break. They have been much better. Need to actually have a go in the second half. Michael says, we're giving Liverpool far too much respect. Stop being scared of them. Get on the ball and have a go. But this is the difficult thing when you haven't got Xhaka in the midfield. You know, it's a huge gap. You know, you've lost that sort of connection, that circuit boundary in the centre when Xhaka's not there. And not just that, even when Xhaka's not on the ball, he orders everybody about, telling them where to go to be in these right positions and stuff. We've lost all that at the minute, and it's a huge miss. We're not a one-man team, but, you know, you can't deny we're missing them. Of course we are. Weird first half, says Jordan. Happy it's 0-0. Need to get the new lad on the ball more. Also, why is it every time we receive the ball, win it in the middle, we automatically go backwards? So frustrating. That's because we haven't got Xhaka. That man who can pinpoint laser guy pass, find a run. It's a huge miss. Yeah. But you can't polish a turd. It is a huge miss. Look at Nottingham, 30 shots, 0-0.
Yeah, 31 shots they've had, 10 on target, and it's still 0-0.
Was that the last time David Graham would beat Liverpool? Was that the beach ball incident 2012?
I think it probably was. Just give me 1 sec, Cabbie. Just going for a quick drink.
Yeah. Yeah, on paper they've got more on the bench than we have on the pitch. Yeah, absolutely. We've just got to hang in there. I mean, look, if we did lose tonight, I mean, yeah, you're disappointed because you never want to lose a game. But you can't be too critical.
Quick rundown of the latest scores, if you want, guys. So, Premier League, Villa 0, Brighton 0, Man City 3, Fulham 0, Forest 0, Wolves 0, Palace 2, Burnley 3, and Sunderland 0, Liverpool 0. In the Scottish Premiership, Celtic 1, Livingston 1, Dundee match postponed, Falkirk 1, Dundee 0, Kilmarnock 2, St Mirren 2, and Motherwell 0, Rangers 1. Championship, Charlton 0, Stoke 0. And in the National League, York City 1, Hartlepool United 1. So that's your half time, so latest scores.
Yeah, Dad, you come to bed. I'm just on the computer, but I'll be coming to bed later. Yeah. Later.
Yeah, L12. Yeah, the sort of sitting back, soaking up pressure, not really many opportunities up the other end. And Liverpool putting us under a lot of pressure. Hopefully it's going to be an improvement in the second half. Yes, I do. I would agree, Colin Major. I think Talby should come on. If not at half time, then shortly into the second half, I think we should bring Talby on. Don's in the waiting room, I think, Cabbie. Yeah. Yeah, I think Don's in the waiting room, mate, I think.
Oh, is he 2 seconds off? Every time I get up, I keep putting my glasses down, and I don't know where to put them. Hold on.
That's because you can't see them, mate.
Oh. He's in the waiting room, you say?
That's what he says, yeah.
Oh, yes, he's there. Hello, Don.
Am I in?
How are you doing? You're in, yeah.
Yeah, you're in.
I'm very well. I'm very well. So I am currently in Doha and Qatar. Surprisingly, because I have a large Singaporean Thailand contingent who surprisingly are Liverpool fans.
Yes.
They're all rather disappointed. I think Sunderland's had a really good game so far. You've been under pressure, but Dan Ballard's been a star.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid, yeah.
It's all going good. I think, we come out second half and we put a performance in. You might have a chance tonight.
That's exactly what I said about 5 minutes ago, mate.
Yeah. I think we're sitting a bit too deep. We're inviting them on too much. But the good news is it's still 0-0 and we haven't even touched on the base of playing attacking football yet.
Yeah. You're frustrating them very well. It seems to be going the right way, to be honest. If truth be told, I thought you had probably been struggling by now, but no, you've held your own. It's all going well.
It is, and they're a good side, Don. You've got a good win last night, mind. I thought you absolutely destroyed Spurs, especially the first half.
I must admit, after the Liverpool game, I was starting to question it, and then playing Brentford, it was getting to the point where, it's that Ted Lasso scene. You don't know what you're doing, and I certainly think he got his tactics wrong against Brentford. But last night, first goal for Ramsey, it all went well. But I don't think it gets him out the woods at the moment. I think every time I watch the Newcastle squad, I don't know what's coming out there at the moment.
No,
I think we've got to improve on that.
I think a lot of the fans as well were saying, the fixture was very, very kind. The fact like it was a perfect fixture for Newcastle. The Spurs are at they're absolutely awful. They've ended the tether with the manager, and I think they said it was a perfect time for Newcastle to play them.
Yeah, but I mean, we should have beat Brentford. One of the things that's come up from Eddie Howe this season is he cannot put a team out that can defend a lead. And until we get over that, we're always going to struggle.
MACKEM, Geordie's away and he'll never be returning, mate. After his antics and the way he went on with us. Goodness.
I'm presuming that was your non-Geordie, yeah?
Yeah, that was the non-Geordie. That took offence at being called a Geordie.
Because he was called a Geordie, he was attacking me, Richie, Rob going absolutely crazy. And it's like, we didn't do a thing. Hello, Grindon. Hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. Good to see you, mate.
Update on the house move, Don. We didn't exchange today, mate.
Bugger.
Friday.
If it makes you feel any better, mate, it's been 35 degrees here today and I've spent most of my day with bloody camels.
Am I right in saying Villa's just took the lead? Has Villa scored?
Just do a quick check. So, latest scores. Villa 1, Brighton 0.
I thought so, yeah.
City 3, Fulham 0. Forest 0, Wolves 0. Palace 2, Burnley 3.
Black shorts. The ball floated up onto the head of Konate by Ruffs. It comes back to Siddiqui.
Yeah, so Villa
headed backwards to Ballard. Wirtz gives chase, but it comes back to Robin Ruffs. And Ruffs out to Alderete on this left-hand side. On again to Siddiqui.
86th minute, Tyrone Mings.
Roll off the foot of Diarra. And back to...
What do you think about that Man U result last night?
The referee waved
Crazy.
his hand and
it was not one.
Away. Ballard back to Ruffs.
West Ham's on a charge.
Urging Alderete to push up.
I was saying,
Alderete standing firmly where he is. And Ruffs kicks.
They're in a relegation battle, mate.
Endo heads it straight to the Endo to Enzo.
It's like that discussion we had the other night, isn't it? When was the last time a club won the Champions League and was relegated?
Lost him, and he swings in across with his left foot over the head of Trey Hume. Whistle past his forehead.
But no, I think tonight's match, it'll be an interesting second half. Let's see how the first 20 minutes go. If Sunderland can come out the traps like they normally do, I think you've got a chance today because...
into the middle.
Having watched the first half,
just in front of him. It's played across
it's been bloody boring, if I was to be honest.
It has.
I haven't seen any clear chances from either team. You hold your own. I think that Sunderland home record might stand tonight.
Yeah, it's positive.
Looking for the run of Diarra down the left-hand
Positive
side
what you're
of the
saying,
penalty
Don.
area. Endo in front of him.
No,
He crosses
so
Diarra,
as I say,
punched away
it's
by
really
Allison.
interesting because
It's a chase out by Gakpo.
my fellow
To McKaylee,
officers
but
from
McKaylee
the other
beaten into it.
services,
Gets the ball back
they're
to
all
Ballard
from
just
the Asian
inside
countries, and
Liverpool half.
with the
Now to
exception of a
Alderete.
couple of Man U fans, the rest of them
Now
are all
to
Liverpool.
Renildo.
And
Sunderland's last win
they're all
over
disappointed at the
Liverpool
moment.
was back in
Good.
March
So what you doing
2021.
tonight then, Rob? Are you on a night
Goal
session tonight
scorer
then?
That day was Nicholas Bentner.
So
Here's
my
Ballard.
activities today
games
finished at
since
6 o'clock, and I started in the bar at
Sunderland failed to beat
6:15.
McKaylee.
Oh,
Back
no,
to
you there then, mate.
And I'm absolutely
said
positive.
earlier, no better
Rob will
time,
tell you
perhaps,
in
that's
certain
right,
parts of the
tonight.
world you're starting drinking as soon as you've got out of the cover.
long as
And
they do.
yeah, it's
You do.
but you know it's.
get a grip on
I'm quite
the
literally in an Irish
dominance
bar
that
tonight.
Liverpool actually eventually had in the first
Is that
half.
where you are
only
now?
one-
You're in the bar? You're just in the lounge or somewhere?
Diarra, headed away
No,
though by
I'm in
Endo.
an Irish bar
And then
called the
run
Hot
back by
Bar
Angulo,
in
who's
the
actually getting
Sheraton
more in the
Resort
game
in
now, this
Dover.
second half.
It's the
Diarra
only Irish bar
behind him
in
is
the
Lefebvre.
area. But
Lefebvre
it's fantastic.
into
We've got
Hume
live
at the edge of the
sports,
area. Birch tried
and
to get the
we
ball up
managed
and
to convince
eventually
them to
comes
put
back
the
to
Sunderland
Konate.
Liverpool game on.
And he just slammed it up to
Yeah,
the
and
halfway line,
everyone's
wide on the
enjoyed
left
it.
to Ekitike to run onto.
Excellent.
He goes
And how much
skipping
is the
past
beer
Ballard.
pint out there, Don?
Ekitike is coming
Jesus, you
through
don't
the
want to ask
middle
me.
now here, looking for Gakpo, but back comes Lefebvre.
I think my last bar will was 3 beers, and it was 240 reals, which is about 50 quid.
Cheers for the 2 subscribers, thank you.
49th minute, Sunderland 0, Liverpool 0. If you're just joining us,
I just need 38 more subscribers to hit 5,000. Phenomenal.
Roofs comes out at the penalty area.
But yeah, it's
Midfield again.
interesting game so far. Though it'd be,
Loitering
I
in
think the
front of
second
him, it's
half,
passed on to Siddiqui, and he whips
if
it
it
over to the left
continues
here
in
to
the
Alderete.
second half the same way the
Alderete
first
up
half
towards the
go,
halfway
I
line,
think
straight
Sunderland
on
might
to
snatch it on the break.
Angulo,
No, I
and
do
he gets it
agree.
inside to
There is that
Diarra.
chance as long as we don't let
Diarra
them
now
score.
to Angulo again on this left wing. He's got Renildo
Yeah,
outside of him on the touchline. He
To be
plays it
honest,
back to Siddiqui.
you know, I
And
think
Siddiqui
you've
inside
defended
to
really
Lefebvre
well.
in
You
front
broke
of
up
the
Yeah, we have.
They
centre
play
circle.
really well.
Behind him is Ballard. Ballard rolls
There's
it
no
over to
been any
Alderete
clear
here on the
cut
left-hand
chances from
side.
either team.
There hasn't.
You know,
Looking for one of Diarra, but headed
yeah,
away
I
by
think
Endo.
Mr. Probably might
Angulo's
give
there
you a little
again
bit
in
of
the middle there.
a
Finding Hume,
a
shoots.
counter-attack
Oh,
surprise.
Just over, wasn't far.
Unlucky.
So are you having a late night on the old session on the old pop tonight then, Don?
So I
Still
fly
looking for
out
his first Premier League goal, Trey Hume.
9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so probably one more beer and that's the end of it.
That was close. Whistled over the bar.
Well, no, it's
has the ball at his
It's
feet
not
left.
how you've got to drink
Corner
lots
of the
of stuff.
6-yard box. Passes it to Allison.
I'm not going to say
Allison
what
passes it
stuff.
to
You've got to
Konate.
drink lots of stuff.
Down the right wing
well,
to Endo.
just
Rolls
get
past
your
him
fluid
and
levels
Angulo
up,
gets in
mate.
front of the Japanese
As you
defender.
well know from our
Comes back
Cyprus
to
days,
Lefebvre,
Rob,
trying to shake off Salah.
you've got to keep
Out
yourself
Angulo
well
again.
lubricated.
Inside, it comes
Oh,
off
yes.
Lefebvre as
Yeah,
Gravenberg
very
trying
much
to get on the
so,
end of it.
very much so.
Throw to Liverpool.
Pints of spicy and
Halfway inside
coke,
their
yes.
own half on the right.
I must admit, I came to
Endo.
Doha a couple of years ago
Tyler
for
Endo
another
having to play
event,
'cause Szoboszlai
just
got the
after
red
the
card
World
at the
Cup had
weekend.
started. But no, they do you well out here, to be fair.
Alderete.
Yeah.
Alderete.
99th minute goal for us,
Eventually
says Beaconsfield.
Burt's
That'd be a
across
tribute
on
to
the
George, wouldn't it?
Left-hand side to Robertson.
It would. It would.
Robertson
To be fair, I
Pausing
think if you
for a
don't
moment.
score
playing it back inside
prior
to
to
McAllister
70,
and Gravenberch.
you might be in
And
trouble.
then
Because
Endo,
from what I've
Salah,
seen,
and back
you
to
start backing off a little bit.
Gravenberch.
Yeah.
To be
The ball
fair, I
rolls
think
through
you've
harmlessly
shown
in the
Liverpool a
end
little bit too much
into the-
respect tonight.
That's what a lot of fans have said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a lot
0-0.
better than what you are. You've shown them a
Stadium
little
right.
bit too much respect,
In
and I
the
think you need to get on that
52nd
front foot and
minute.
put them under pressure.
Yeah, it's
And,
like,
uh,
oh, it's
you've got
Liverpool,
the
we better be
squad.
careful here.
What's the referee going to do here?
Yeah, you've got the squad to beat them.
For Roofs then, I'm not sure quite.
Just
How much?
you know,
Contact there was.
given
but
your
are
home
missing-
record, I
Chris
think
Campbell
you
come
need
back.
to get on the
Roofs is
front
his knees
foot
and trying to
We're
and
missing
explain
Xhaka like
what
Don.
stop
happened. His
boss the
hand
game.
caught.
Yeah.
The hand went
Missing Xhaka
round
massively in the centre of the park.
face.
Oh,
Referee's
absolutely.
talking
I
to
mean,
Ekitike now.
you're never going to be in a position where with a player like
No
that
further
is not going to have a
action
massive
taken by
impact on
Chris
the game.
Kavanagh.
No.
Uh,
The word
So
in
yeah,
the ear of
but I think you've got the strength within your team and that solidarity within your team where you can push on, and you've got the makings of a team that'll beat this Liverpool. I don't think they're as strong as you think you are. Sorry, you think they are. And I think you've just got to have a little bit more confidence, and you'll smash them.
Any news on Gimaresh for you lot, Don?
Say again?
Any news on Bruno Gimaresh?
No. It's like everything. The club tends not to release that information until they're absolutely certain. I mean, it'd be catastrophic for us for the rest of the season if he's not playing.
Well, if it's his hamstring, like it's rumoured, he could be out for eventually 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah,
that be ready. He won't be there for the derby, though.
No, that'd be horrendous for us.
Ekitike foul on
Allison, 33 years old now.
The thing with Guimaraes is that it's very rare that you get a player that comes to a club that kind of buys in properly, and he's bought in properly. You know, he's Newcastle through and through. He loves being part of Newcastle. The fans love him, and he provides that solidifying element for the team. And if you take him away, it's absolutely a vacuum. There is someone missing, and I've looked at the squad, and there's no one that really replaces him from that front. You know, Tonali does his best. Joe Linton does his best, but you can't replace Guimaraes. And it's the reason why, you know, if you look at the win-loss column on Newcastle, if Guimaraes is not playing, we don't win.
Liverpool home to Brighton in the FA Cup on Saturday.
A lot of people say like we can't be a one-man team, but you can't avoid the fact that we're missing Xhaka hugely. You cannot deny it.
3 players left outside.
It's a huge.
The whole one-man team thing doesn't stand up. You know, so you know, from a military perspective, if I go back, let's take Churchill away from the wall. It doesn't turn out the same way. You are a one-man team. There is always someone in your team who drags everybody together, who pulls it all into the plan, and they lead that direction. You know, and we've seen that through the years. Leadership's leadership. You've got to have that leader in the team, and when you take that leader away, it all goes to trouble. And Guimaraes is our leader. You know, there's the reason why they're captain of the squad. It's the reason why Xhaka is the captain of your squad. They're a leader on the squad. They bring everyone together. They push everyone in the right direction. If they're not there, it's a hole, and it causes a massive problem.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we've said many times, haven't we, Rob, Xhaka, when he's not on the ball, he's continually dictating play, telling where the Sunderland players to go.
Trying to knock it away from Diarra.
And you see that, you know, with both Xhaka and Guimaraes, when they haven't been playing, you can see Sky Sports panning across to them, seeing them on the bench.
Yeah, they've just done that tonight.
Yeah, they're doing that stuff for their team, but they've got to be on the pitch.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite simple. Leaders don't lead from the sidelines; they lead from the centre. And yeah, you know. The fact that you're holding your own against Liverpool with Saka off the pitch, that's really good. It shows there's a lot of strength in depth.
That is a good positive, yeah.
But the thing you've got to look at is how much better would you be with him on the pitch?
Ruffs kicks it back out to Ballard, who's making a run down the right.
Well, yeah, let's wait for the second half. I am quietly confident there's a sneak counter coming.
Drives it upfield, looking for Angulo. Span off him.
It would certainly ignite the stadium, a light crowd, if we did get a goal.
Just need to make that substitution, I think.
But it's like everything, you know, with Saka off the pitch, you know, you're missing that talisman. The crowd's got to step up, and they need to be that 12th man, support the team, give them a bit of confidence, and you know, with the team you've got against the Liverpool that, from what I've seen, are a little bit shaky. You know, the chance is there. It's definitely in Sunderland's hands to go out and win the game. They just need all the support they can from the fans, and they need the players to keep playing the way they're doing. I think Dan Ballard's having a fantastic game.
The glimmer there of Sunderland getting through.
Just keep doing what you're doing. It's going to come.
Liverpool now bring the ball out. Gravenberch,
Touch
up
wood.
to Salah on halfway.
Right,
trying to get
so
it back to
I'm going to
Salah.
leave you now because I
Got
can't
an
take you into the
advantage from
ball
the
because it's
referee
too
here, but
bloody
it's played
loud.
straight to McKaylee.
Good to see you, Don. Good to
Cue
see
back
you.
to
And
Ballard.
you
yeah,
have a
I've got to
fucking
be away
nightmare.
for me. So
Closed
I'll
down
talk
by
to you at the end of
Salah.
the
He
game.
gets it back to Robin Ruffs.
Cheers,
Cheers for
bud.
popping in, Don.
Catch you later,
Robin
bud.
Ruffs, Ekitike
Ta-ra, mate.
goes to close him down.
Catch
Plays
you
it
later,
out in the
Don.
middle to Siddiqui. Behind him is Ballard. Ballard back to
Nice to see Don
Ruffs.
popping in there.
58th minute here.
Yeah,
0-0.
all the way from Doha.
Alderete.
Ian
Yes, sir.
McAmeyan says,
He's getting quite
is he
animated, actually,
is
for
he
him.
a
The ball up to
Pongo now? He's
Hume
a
in the
crab, mate.
centre circle. He gets it back
Royal Air Force.
because of a mistake by McAllister, who then gives it away himself to Lefebvre. Out to Angulo, he slipped it through the legs of Endo. Endo recovers though, gets the ball inside to McAllister. Hume almost got it off the Argentinian, and then it's found Mukiele on the right. Robertson in front of him. Mukiele dribbling at the edge of the penalty area. Low ball played wide of the foot of the right post. For a goal kick to Liverpool.
Having a few attempts here, Cabby.
0-0 still. Here at the Stadium of Light, live on BBC Radio Newcastle. Total Sport back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Looking ahead to the weekend's games, the cup games, of course, for both Sunderland and Newcastle. Sunderland at Oxford United on Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock kickoff. Will be on air from 1. And
I think Malta's
Newcastle
at the match
Aston
and
Villa,
probably
5:45
has his
kickoff on
Wi-Fi
Saturday
issues
night.
like
Both
he
games
normally
on
has.
BBC Sounds and BBC Radio.
Ah, he's a good lad, Don, isn't
Ball
he?
clearance falls to Burts.
Yeah, he is.
Burts now
yeah, we've
dribbling
had a
down for
couple of-
Ikitike in the
while
penalty
we've been
area, pulling it
chatting
back
to Don,
here.
we've had a couple
Salah
of,
on his
attempts
left,
on target.
headed away and behind
Mike
again.
Early's one
Was
that's
it
just
Renildo
wide
who
of
had
the
the
post there.
at Lefebvre? The angle was
Renildo.
Renildo heads it behind.
Robbie
think we just
working
need
his
to
way
freshen
into the
things
box
up
at
myself.
one point, and
Regis has gone
Angulo,
back under
had
the
he stayed
the
down, he
dugout
might have
here.
got a penalty,
whether
but
that's
he got
to
back up, tried to win the ball
initiate
back.
a change. Salah with the corner then on the right hand
So
side.
a little bit more
Liverpool's
possession for
ninth
Sunderland
corner.
this half.
Aye. It is a slight
Again,
better improvement, it is.
4 players up in the
Just run
6-yard
through
box to
the
surround
final scores in
Robin
the
Ruffs.
Premier League.
Salah
So Aston
from the
Villa
right,
1, Brighton
the
1,
Roker end.
Hove Albion
Low
0.
ball in.
That's a
Ekitike
full-time
leapt for it. It's
score.
gone
Man
back out
City
again
3,
for
Fulham 0. That's
another
full
corner.
time. Forest 0, Wolves 0. That's full time. And
Liverpool's
Palace
10th
and Burnley
corner.
are still playing, and it's still Crystal Palace
Salah's
2, Burnley
wanting
3.
a ball.
That's mad. That's
Um,
mad.
And ball boy rolls
Championship,
1-2 him.
Charlton 1, Stoke City 0. That's in the 89th minute.
Salah comes back and
Wow.
places
And
it.
York
on
in the National
goal
League,
line,
York
the
2,
angle again,
Hartlepool
wants to
1
get
in the
blocked.
90th minute.
The
What, York
assistant
scored a winner?
is saying, no, not wait a minute, because
Yeah,
the referee
York
seen
2-1
something
up
and wants
at
a
the
word
moment.
with Canate, I think it was. Salah then,
Probably not
from the
gonna be
right-hand
anything
side here, loads of bodies in the 6-yard box.
in terms of
Ruff's trying to
Oh,
make some
sorts
space.
going
The
on
ball
there.
whipped in with a left.
I
It's
forgot the Wi-Fi
and it
was
is.
punched.
Big goal. Own goal.
Is it an own goal? It looks like it could have been,
Liverpool
but
have
it's
scored.
smashed into the roof of the net.
Of Michaeli.
Mukiele was the one who looks as though it may have come off him. The Liverpool players all in a group in the
I think
61st
that's going to be our
minute.
first
Liverpool
defeat
make the
this season,
breakthrough.
Rob.
But it looks like it's
could
a
be,
Nordy
mate.
Mukiele
Could
own
be.
goal. From that
It's been
Salah
coming, hasn't it? It's been
corner,
coming.
Get blocked.
the ball swept into that group of players, and Mukiele, it looks like, got on the shoulder of Ekitike, just behind him. In fact, is it
Van Dijk.
McAllister? Van Dijk,
It's
isn't
Van
it?
Dijk
It's
and
Van
it's come
Dijk. It's come off Van Dijk. That's a Van Dijk goal, surely.
I kind of see us getting back to this. Like, I mean, just because we've done out all.
That's Virgil van Dijk's.
all
That's his second
Yeah, man.
goal of the season in the Premier
yeah,
League. His first
power goal to concede, but
was at Bournemouth.
don't blame the Sunderland
But
lad. He
yes,
tried
that
to
came
head it
off the- I
clear.
don't think he knew much about that, actually, Virgil van
Went in
Dijk.
off his head, but
Has
But
to
that will
it.
be his goal. Came off his shoulder. Liverpool lead by 1-0. Still,
Yeah, sometimes it's just a
there's,
step
they
too
can
far,
get
isn't
back in
it?
this game. Sunderland, it's only one.
game's not over yet.
And the ball swept in.
think somebody
for
said earlier we
Angulo,
don't
who's
start
left a great
playing
skid
until we go
mark right
1-0
through the
down,
6-yard
so-
box.
Endo, we put that out.
And,
I just
I
can't
think
see where
got in
where
front.
our goal's going to come from, though, Rob. That's the thing.
No,
So
yeah, Jonathan Marks just said,
Sunderland now
Robbie off and this had all run, perhaps.
undone by a set piece. have a set piece themselves. Endo's hurt, he's clutching his right ankle.
It's not over yet, says Michael. I don't know, I just can't see us getting back into it.
Trey Hume takes the ball down to the left corner.
Look, we're never going to go a whole
back
season
up on
without
his
getting
feet,
beat at home,
limping
are we?
away from
It'll be in a huge ask.
where he was caught.
Come on, Ballard.
Let us Hume
from a set
with
piece.
the corner
We've
kick.
got a hell of a tough
Liverpool
game away at
leading
Arsenal. A really
1-0.
tough game today. Alpha Sigurdsson says that was very unlucky for the red and white. Sunderland playing very well. A lot of fight and determination. But I'm more surprised to see not one English player for Sunderland.
In front of the goalkeeper, almost got on the end of it. He's got on the end of it again. Drops for Alderete and Mukiele. They mixed up together because the ball ricocheted off one, then the other. Comes out to Mukiele outside the penalty area on the corner. Wirtz is with him. Has rolled now down the right for the cross. In towards Ballard, but it's headed away out into midfield to Reinildo, and now Siddiqui gets it back to Reinildo, and it's played up into the penalty area to Mukiele. Diarra's trying to nod it back in here for Alderete. Alderete leaves it for Diarra, who pushes it back to Lefay. The ball into the box is headed out by Konate. Siddiqui puts it back in, Konate puts it back out. Hume puts it out to the right again to Diarra. Drives in a ball, it's put behind for the corner by Van Dijk.
Social media says it's what we deserve. We've honestly been dog's dirt for most of the game, says Ian.
So a third.
Yeah.
Only ourselves to blame tonight. Ben Pickering far too defensive. We're not even getting at them, says Craig. Making it too easy. Now is the time. And they deserve it, says
so he'll go off behind the
Scott.
goal, no doubt.
Nobody anywhere near Van Dijk. Probably needs to skin, wash up Konate and Van Dijk.
Will replace him. So at least they're putting
Sometimes
a right
you
back in a
you beat by the better side.
And still receiving treatment inside the penalty area.
The thing is, they've upped the tempo now.
Hugh waits,
now that
hands
they've
on his
gone 1-0 down,
hips,
they've upped
over
the
in the
tempo a
corner.
bit. And they're putting a little bit more
Virgil
pressure on
van Dijk's
Liverpool
goal
at
in
the
the
moment.
61st minute. There's a
it's
medic
about
running
time
on
they
now,
did.
pack on his back.
5
to
shots now,
treat
1 on target.
Endo.
So not a vast improvement, but
I'm not going
certainly
to be disappointed. I mean, I'll be
pitch
disappointed if we lose
conditions,
tonight.
if
But I
you're
mean, it's a
I think
horrible
they're looking
fixture.
for a
This.
stretcher, I think.
After we've just played Arsenal as well, I think that is tough games, man.
yeah.
So I think the stretch is being carried on now.
Liverpool
Don't say Ballard's
players,
injured now, was he?
Injury
No,
worry
it's a
for
Liverpool player
Arne
went
Slot.
over on his knee.
I mean, you're playing a team that won the championship last season, the title.
Endo is
Yeah.
a left back player.
Yeah, he's stretched
right back
for
tonight.
he's
They're in
stretched
no
for
rush,
a
are they?
Sunderland
They're not, are
cross.
They're in
And
no rush.
he twisted his knee as he went down.
The,
He got up and
take
was
your
struggling.
time, still being
He's
treated
now
on
gone
the
down
pitch.
again. They've got the stretcher on.
And,
He probably will go off
Alisson,
on
the
the stretcher,
goalkeeper,
I would
over him.
guess.
He's lying on his back, his knees slightly bent. As Gomez still waits to come on, of course. And they're readying the stretcher for Endo. The few minutes stoppage
Is it
then,
Edo
more
or
minutes added on at the end of
Liverpool
the game.
defender.
Is it?
As, he lies with his right leg
Endo.
raised, but his left leg outstretched and
Hurt his knee.
sweat across his forehead as he'll be lifted onto the stretcher in just a moment.
Desperate tactics, says Andy. Playing for a draw from the start. That's what I thought, you know.
It's
We're
looking
just
like it'll be a 3-4
compared to how we played them at
minute, more in
Anfield,
the
we were just
67th minute
we were a
now.
lot more attacking, weren't we?
Bear in
But
mind
Liverpool
he's
were
played
going
15
through a
games as
really
well,
bad
so,
patch
even
when we played them at
later, isn't it?
Anfield.
Yeah.
So
They've picked up a lot since then, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
I've just put in a comment, Liverpool are just too good. We are
the
toothless up
stretcher's
front.
left lying vacant at the moment
Yeah.
with a huddle
Roof's
Mind
caught
you
flapping,
saying that
but
with
also
medical
nobody challenging Van Dijk.
staff
Another
all
comment.
around Endo.
Yeah,
Um,
it was a free header for
He's
Van
still lying
Dijk.
flat on his back in the penalty area at the north end of the stadium.
Mukiele had to attempt to clear it.
Asking the players
Just
what to
went
be
off
doing
his
in this
head into
weather
the
is
top of the net.
standing around.
It
But
was
yeah,
going in
look,
anyway,
He's an
so-
injured player. They have to wait. You've got to do these things properly. And now they
Is that the real Alpha Sigerson in the chat? Still time to play before the full-time. Keep going, boys. Weather looks worse than Reykjavik. It's Iceland, I believe that's where it is, isn't it?
As they do, the yellow jacketed.
Sounds like a very Icelandic name.
They've got him onto the orange stretcher.
Sig Poulsen.
And be carrying him off behind. I assume he'll go behind and round the pitch.
No.
You think they're going to walk right back over he's on the stretcher, and they lift him. Well, they will.
We always finish strongly. The difference is really this is against Liverpool, not against a Burnley or a Fulham or a
either corner of the
Leeds or a Wolves.
They're going to bring him back across the pitch, which is leading to a lot of frustration.
Sometimes it's just too much to ask for a team that's just been promoted. And I'm not going to be too harsh on them if we lose tonight, Rob.
No.
Well, they have to come over.
No, absolutely not.
Gomez will have to shake his
Saturday,
hand so he can come on.
It was a free hit, really.
Because he's technically, he's replacing Endo. He's the substitute. So Gomez is indeed walking along the touchline here.
Well.
As the fourth official, I think, is telling him to come back.
I mean, we're only one goal down.
Gomez indeed.
Simon, we play Oxford away. We play Oxford away this weekend. We don't play Fulham. It's FA Cup weekend, I think.
So that substitution made, 69th minute.
Yeah, it's FA Cup weekend this weekend, which is a Sunday 2:30 kickoff. And the following week it's Fulham at home, and I think that's a Sunday 2:30 kickoff as well.
And hopefully Endo is not too seriously
think somebody
injured.
Somebody did say that right at the beginning of the chat, I think.
Hume, right arm raised, Ballard's up there, and Gomez is marking him. The ball's headed out by Van Dijk. It will run to Hume. We've sprinted all the way back into midfield, and then to Siddiqui. Siddiqui to
Unfortunately,
Diarra.
I can't see the beginning of the chat, so I don't know. Can't remember exactly who said it.
On the far side,
but somebody did say that.
Lefay,
It's two games
down that
that
right
are
wing,
both Sundays 2:30 kickoffs.
Gets it out to Salah and then Wirtz, and now Salah again, and up to the halfway line, and Gakpo just lost it for a moment. It runs to Trey Hume, and Hume plays it back, gets it back to Robin Ruffs. 70th minute, Liverpool lead by a goal to nil. That came in the 61st minute from Virgil van Dijk. Don't think he knew a huge amount about it, but whipped in corner by Salah, and it glanced
the
off
following week, Simon.
Van Dijk, and in over Robin Ruff to give Liverpool the lead.
And of course, Liverpool have got everything to play for as well. They're wanting to push the Champions League as well. So
Sunderland can get back in this game.
Do you think we can get a little bit too cocky saying, "Oh, we should beat Liverpool tonight"? I mean, why should we beat Liverpool tonight?
Played in, but he didn't find Broby. Cleared by Gravenberg.
Only because we've got a good home record.
One over the top, looking for Ekitike's run.
We play good football.
As Ekitike goes,
and Liverpool can be extremely fragile, particularly late in games. Liverpool are fragile. Concede goals late in games quite
Salah
often.
in the penalty
Liverpool,
area.
so
looks up, left
being 1-0 down,
Lefay, and then just put over the top by Ekitike.
I've not seen Liverpool be any smidgen of being fragile in the whole of this game so far.
No,
I haven't. I've not seen any of it.
1-0 though still to.
They don't look like a team that's gone through bad patches or struggling. They just
no sign of.
They just look like a well-drilled, well-organised, very difficult team to beat.
I just think you need to freshen it up. Just some fresh legs on Nick.
I mean, if you bring Isador's not going to do out against this lot, is he?
Substitute warming up at the moment. Ruffs.
Let's face it.
With the kick.
I'd just scare the defenders.
Floats up towards
speed.
Broby. Kanate gets above him, heads the ball forwards. Laid off by Wirtz, but it's going to be to Broby, who just taps it to Lefay in front of Regis.
No, there is a beach ball on the, there was a beach ball on the field at the beginning of the game.
Now on to McKaylee on halfway.
Liverpool's goalkeeper made sure it was behind the goal before the game kicked off.
Back out wide to the right to McKaylee, dribbling at McAllister, and back into Siddiqui. And he's trying to roll it into Broby. He's left it loose. Hume tries a shot. It's blocked. Broby's picked himself up. And now Giaro is going to try and dribble into the penalty area. Pulls it back for Mukiele. Comes that here through to almost the penalty spot. And Gravenberg manages to dig it out and get it clear. Renildo puts it back in again. And headed just over by Hume.
It's too weak up front, man.
Hume says his shirt was being pulled. And Hume having a word with the referee. Broby and Canate, what a battle those two have been having. No. I don't think there's any.
Thing is, though, Rainey, we're missing Xhaka.
Come out from that.
We're missing Xhaka. It's a huge miss, mate.
So,
don't forget the strong finishes against Chelsea, Arsenal at home, but without Xhaka in the middle of the park, mate, it's such a tough ask.
Van Dijk taps the ball across the 6-yard line to Canate.
And my God, has it shown tonight, you can tell. Marco says till the end, absolutely. Liverpool get a second, though, mind. It's game hour. Good night, Vienna, innit?
To McAllister. Behind him is Canate. Broby leaves him on the floor. Just caught him. And it's going to be a free kick to Liverpool wide on this right-hand side.
Canate fouled Broby again in the
Canate
penalty
picks
box.
himself up. Alisson, I think, is going to come out.
That's what I think will happen, you know, Rob. I think
kick.
Liverpool will go up, they'll get the second, and I think they'll just put the game to bed. I just can't see where our goals coming from. We've
had a bit more in the second.
We have, but we've still been pretty toothless up front. We've not really gone really close. We just haven't. We've not done enough, and I just fancy Liverpool to go up there and get the second. I just can't see where our goal's coming from, unless we get a penalty or a free kick on a real dangerous position. But I don't think we'll score tonight from open play. I mean,
it's
to Gomez.
It's a tough game. I mean,
into the middle, Van Dijk looking for the run of Gakpo.
To be honest, I mean, Broby should have had a penalty.
And then out from Hume for a throw to Liverpool, halfway inside the Sunderland
pulled him
half.
down in the box twice.
4 minutes nearly played, but we had a 4 or 5 minute stoppage.
Steve-O says, let's move on to the next. More Sun and YouTube content creators after this game because they dare not criticise the team.
And get it back to
Jones is
Alderete. Jones stripped and ready. The ball played through Salah, keeps it in, and Alderete just whips it away from him on the goal line. And away down this.
I've just seen it too many times, Rob, with quality opposition. How lethal and how they can hurt you, and how they can just be ruthless, you know. Subs on now, Bong.
We're talking about the Premier League. It's the best league in the world. The team we're playing, did they finish third or fourth
Curtis
in the
Jones
Champions
on,
League
just over 15 minutes
Champions
left to
League
play.
thing. And the team we lost last week
substitution.
were unbeaten in the Champions League. So
Curtis Jones, Liverpool ball.
Sean says I'm a right defeatist.
One club man.
I'm just reporting what I'm seeing. It's like I can't see where our goal's coming from.
Robin Ruffs with the free kick for Sunderland.
What do you think, Rob? I mean, what you've seen, can you see where we're going to score from open play tonight?
Midfield.
We've had a few.
The right corner of the Liverpool penalty area.
We've created
hangs in the air,
not
as does
good
Van Dijk
chances,
to head
but
it
we've
clear.
created a few
Hume
chances.
heading it back down the right wing for Mukiele, but Robertson beats him to it and concedes a throw.
We've had a few more in the second half than we had in the first half. I think we only had 2 shots in the first half. Second half, we're now up to 9. So we've had 7 shots in the second half, one of which were on target. So, you know, admittedly Liverpool have had 20 shots, but only 3 on target. So, you know,
1-0.
It's not
BBC
as
Radio Newcastle.
I think they're going to
we are second best.
Okay. As in the box, Mukiele drives it high over the bar.
Decision making,
decisions.
I think that's where we've been poor tonight, Nick.
In the second half,
you know, around that 18-yard box,
well,
the quality of ball.
Gary Bennett's just basically saying what I'm saying now. We've been really poor around the 18-yard penalty box. The decision making's been poor. I've just kicked TikTok off the chat, just banned him because I think that's a mag or someone, and he's just being boring. He's just gone on stupid all the time.
Kicks up to the halfway line.
Toodaloo, not be missed.
Renildo heads it down. It comes through.
Rainey says, agree a second goal kills the game, but at 1-0 there's always a chance. Get some fresh legs on. Absolutely, Rainey. I want us to score 3 goals. I want us to go and trounce them, but we've just been poor up front.
Midfield drives this up towards the halfway line.
That's the name of the game. Paying
Paying
100 million for strikers.
And now looking for the
But
run of
sometimes it
Ekitike
doesn't
down
work.
the left wing. Ballard's got to get back. He's
got to get
glanced
across.
across at the assistant, but the flag is down. Ekitike plays it straight into
Well done,
Alderete on the 6-yard line to clear. Out to Hume. He's pulled down by Burts. Free kick to Sunderland.
Excellent.
I mean, there hasn't been that
making a
spark
fairly
from the stadium like
vigorous
crowd, has there? There hasn't been anything to really get excited
warm-up.
about.
I wonder if he's about to come on for Bro.
Well, no, we used to
Calvey
the
coming
stadium of like
I
being
haven't seen him out
bouncing
there
and
yet.
singing and jumping and
As
chanting and
Alderete.
They're
stuff.
going to make a substitution now.
Something's going to happen now. The fourth official's out with the
I
board.
think you cursed it at the beginning of the game when you
I
said
wonder
they
if
were wearing
Talby's
the
actually
plastic
underneath the
bags,
dugout
Cabby.
roof getting changed. If
I've
he's
cursed it by saying wearing the plastic
gonna be
bags.
the change. Mukeye.
Yeah.
What with the weather?
Sadiki in the middle.
Yeah.
And where's Mundle? There's certainly one change that Sunderland are looking at making.
Do you still think we're safe, Rob, this
And
season?
Mundle, it is. He's out to the
Oh,
edge
yeah,
of the pitch.
absolutely.
The ball
There's
cleared
no way
from the
we're
edge of the
going
penalty area by Liverpool. After Diarra
absolutely
tried to
not.
get through,
Mid-table.
up here to Salah.
Steve said the
Out
spark
to
is
the
gone,
right to
probably.
Burts. And they're pouring forwards, Liverpool here. They've got a lot of players forwards around the penalty area.
I think,
McAllister's
you know,
cross.
to be fair, I think the
Ekitike's
teams
header
are
just
going
past the
to
left
start
post.
tiring a bit.
It's going to be a double switch. I think Talby is coming
It's
on
just
as
been a
well.
very professional,
And Hair-Trap might be three.
organised performance
I
from
think they might be
Liverpool.
bringing
They've dominated
three
from
players
start to
on.
finish.
Alderete's
They've
gone
got
down.
the goal, no matter how scrappy it is. They've kept
Alderete.
Sunderland at bay. And
Yeah,
it's just
it's,
a very
yeah.
professional
Sitting down
performance
in
from a
Sunderland.
top club that probably
Penalty
will
area.
finish in the top four.
I think they're looking at making 3 changes, Sunderland. I wonder if Hair-Trap is going to come on and play as a centre-back.
Not a chance of going
Place
down, not a
Alderete.
prayer, says Bricktop.
Mundle's coming on.
Mundle, Talby and Hair-Trap, I think, are the 3 that are
Trouder.
coming on.
I mean, listen how
Talby
quiet
is
that stadium is, Rob.
definitely one of them.
We've not heard that all
Yeah,
season at the
it's-
stadium
yeah.
of light.
Trouder. Talby.
So Hume is being replaced by Talby.
So Talby's coming on for Hume.
N'Golo,
You'd have seen a different performance tonight if Xhaka was on that pitch, telling you.
Yes, I think you would have.
N'Golo comes off.
I think you would have.
And
The team
Hair-Trap
just functioned
is
better when
coming
he's
on
on
for
the field.
Alderete.
We've got Mundle coming on as well.
Yeah, Jonathan Marks says, I would say it's more we've let them
Changes
play, they're
then
not the
made.
same team
Mundle,
as last year.
Hair-Trap and
Like I say,
Talby,
neither are we without
N'Golo
Xhaka. Missing a huge
Alderete
player, mate.
And Hume.
And I'm sounding like
Yeah,
a broken
Truder's
record, I
coming on
know.
as well.
11 minutes or so of the
So-
90 plus.
Absolutely, Bonk. Problem is here, is a counter-attack. We just haven't got that.
The 80th minute here
And when we do try and counter-attack, it's fizzled out before we get to the 18-yard area.
for this 8:15 kickoff. It's nearly 5 to 10 now. Roofs with a kick up over the halfway line, headed on by Van Dijk, who scored the only goal of the game so far. Diarra looking for the run of Broby,
No, too
but
much.
it runs away from him, and Allison comes out and scoops up the ball left side of the.
See, it's too easy for them, just like there. We've tried to get forward.
Alderete's limped off.
Has he?
So Gertrude's on.
Allison.
Yeah.
Will kick this,
think he
drive this
took a
up
knock.
for Ekitike to chase over his
he's-
and Ballard's shoulders
He's
back to
vertical, he's walking.
Robin
he's
Roofs,
limping.
and Alderete's limping down towards the Sunderland.
They must be
Dugout
trying to
now.
force Easwood out the
Hopefully
door.
that's not
Why won't he
Too
play?
serious. Mundle playing, Sadiki playing it through to
I mean, what's your analysis so
Trouder,
far, Rob, of this
who
game
plays
to
it back.
Sunderland? Do you think it's been a bit flat from us?
It has been a bit
Mundle's on the
flat.
left, incidentally, Talby's on the
Liverpool
right.
have bossed the game basically.
Is Ballard for
We have
Talby,
had
back to Ballard
some
inside the
success
Sunderland half still, of
in
course.
getting forward,
Ballard on
particularly in the second
Talby,
half.
Verts in front of him, both
Unlucky to
wearing the number
concede the
7s.
goal. It was the
Talby
free
drifts into
header.
the middle. Trouder plays it out to Mundle on this left-hand side. Salah's in front of him, plays
But
it
while
into
it's
the middle to
1-0, there's
Sadiki.
still hope that we're going to get an equaliser.
Sadiki. Mundle in the middle again. Mundle's still going here. Mundle, and he's laid it off on the left to Reynaldo. Edge of the area, goes round Gomez, slips it through for Mundle in the box on the left, but he loses it to Gomez. Far too easily, really.
You're just waiting
And
for
then
Gabby
Gomez
Bennett to go,
puts it away.
oh, aren't you?
Yeah.
Down this right-hand
There you
side
go.
to Ekitike in front
First half,
of Regis Lebris.
Sunderland had 2 shots,
throw for
Liverpool
Liverpool.
had 14.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Second half, Sunderland have had 8
Trouder
shots,
comes on
Liverpool have had
instead
7.
of 9 tonight.
Yes, yes.
So much better
In the centre-back
performance
position.
in the second half from
Yeah.
Sunderland.
So Gomez with this throw for Liverpool, almost on halfway, and back it comes.
Don't know why the manager's not bringing on Isak or Packer.
To deal with. Down the left-hand side. Comes back to Hertrauder.
Mundle keeps getting brought on and keeps being crap, says Jonathan Mark.
Swept up by Roofs almost to the halfway line. It runs back into the Liverpool half. 83rd minute, Liverpool leading 1-0.
I mean, Mundle there, I've just seen the replay there. He passed the ball into the 18-yard area. He was in acres of space, and he just ran into trouble.
He gave it away. Ran straight into a defender and lost it.
That's the difference, you see.
Still in the game.
You get a position into that box. You've got to at least try and make a chance, a half chance.
Short of the halfway line. Wirtz is just in front of him. It's played back to Siddiqui. Siddiqui now up towards, dribbling towards the halfway line, into the Liverpool half just, and then tapping it across to Hertrauder, in to Mundle, wide on the left on the touchline. Salah in front of him. Mundle leaves it for Diarra. Diarra behind him is Hertrauder. Hertrauder back to Siddiqui in the centre circle, wide to the right. Ballard has got McKaylee out wide, but he's gone back inside to Siddiqui. Siddiqui plays it across again to Reinildo, and Reinildo to Mundle on the touchline, and Mundle trying to come back in again, finding Talby at the edge of the penalty area, and Lefay plays it back behind him to Hertrauder, and now to Siddiqui. Siddiqui forwards again to Diarra. Diarra wide to Lefay on this left touchline.
Could this be a repeat of the United game, says Flying?
For the run, does he have Diarra, but he's going to cut inside. Lefay plays it in towards Broby, left edge of the 6-yard box, nearly slipped over, but manages to recover and get the ball to Mundle. And now Reinildo back to Mundle. Mundle tries to cross, it took a deflection, and it'll be brought out by Curtis Jones before Talby ran in front of him. And then Ballard slides in front of Ekitike. The ball picked up by Mukiele. Talby just behind him. Talby now trying to cut inside, finds Diarra. Diarra steps away from the challenge of Ekitike, which was half-hearted. And Diarra now leaves it for Siddiqui. And Siddiqui for Hertrauder, looking at the edge of the area for Reinildo. Reinildo peels into the centre. Bit of space, lots of green shirts in front of him. He finds Hertrauder, slipped it past Lefay, and Allison gratefully falls on the ball.
It's just coming to a calamitous nothing, isn't it?
Still
every time we're going
forward.
forward.
85th minute. Probably a good 10 minutes still to go, if not more.
Sometimes it's best to get that curse out the road, isn't it, to see how we've been beaten at home finally, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
For a Sunderland throw on the left-hand side, which Reinildo takes fairly swiftly.
The thing is, we're not beat yet.
Plays it across to Ballard.
There's no way we are going to score tonight from open play, Rob. And I might get slated for saying that, but we're just not.
Back to Dan Ballard. Inside to...
I hope I'm wrong, and I hope you take the mick out of us, but I just honestly can't see it.
Lefay pauses in front of Gravenberg, plays it back to Hertrauder, across to Ballard on the right, into the Liverpool half.
Yeah, we're quite happily passing the ball around, and but as soon as we get near to the 18-yard box, we've just got nothing. Nothing to offer at all.
Through now to Siddiqui again. He rolls it.
It's either an overhit pass, Allison comes up, collects, or we're running into trouble.
Just to the right of it.
We're not even capable of getting in a cross. How many crosses have we been putting in tonight, Rob? Hardly's nothing.
Yeah, but just looking at the stats there on the comfortable TV coverage.
That's what we're talking about when we get into good positions. A crossing that's not being
touches in the opposition
good enough tonight.
Liverpool.
Back with Allison.
Mr. Negativity, says Michael. Oh, of ye little fears, says Cabby.
It's played up towards Salah, and the whistle's about to be blown, is it? No, the referee's played the advantage.
I don't know. Am I being too negative, Rob?
No, it is.
And there's a change for Liverpool. Chiesa's coming on.
We've not been at our best, shall we say.
Federico Chiesa,
we've had a
the Italian.
much improved second half to what we were in the first half.
Come on in a moment. Play is resumed. Mundle down the
They
left,
certainly
almost
created
in
a
the corner,
little
slips in
bit
between the two
more,
defenders,
although
which is
nothing
Salah and
particularly
Gomez, and they get the
clear-cut.
ball away, Liverpool, out to Wirtz.
But we certainly created more in the second half and had more of the ball in the second half. In
Yeah.
fact,
Gomez
the
plays it back to
stats bear
Alisson.
that out. You know,
Kicks
we're
it
up
to the
to
halfway line. Salah
45%
slips it
possession.
through to Jones. Now Ekitike is
Whereas the first
onside.
half we were
I think he
near
was in line. Ekitike to the edge of the penalty area, dribbling in
and we've
here.
had more
Now
shots
trying to
in
get
the
it
second
through
half. We've
to
had more
Jones and
touches
to
in the box
Wirtz
in the
on the
second
right,
half.
just outside the 6-yard box. Back to Jones.
And you've got to bear in mind
Puts it
we've
over the
got
bar.
a
Substitution will be
Liverpoolian
made.
referee in
And,
the match, even if he is
Ekitike,
from
who's coming
Manchester,
off.
he's a Liverpool fan. Turned down 2 stonewall penalties in my view.
Chiesa comes on. 88th minute.
And Ethan says, are we
Just wanna
scared to
shore
pass to
things up
Angulu
now.
tonight, or what? Possibly the only
Leading
threat
1-0
other than
I hope not,
Mukiele, and he's brought Mundle on for him.
Ekitike's been
Mundle
busy
hasn't
all
offered
afternoon or
anything
all evening, I
every
should
time
say.
he's came on. Maybe that's just me,
Hasn't got
though.
on the score sheet. Van Dijk
I think
has.
somebody said earlier Angulo might not be
In
fully
the
match
61st
fit
minute from a Salah corner.
Premier League wise. I know he's played
On
quite
comes
a few
Chiesa.
games
Ruffs
for
has the ball
his original club, which I think was
Right.
at Anderlecht.
in the middle of the 6-yard line, and he just flicks it with his hand to
But
Dan
maybe
Ballard.
he's not Premier
So
League
puts it
fit yet.
Back to
Ben says, I'm always negative.
Wirtz went to close down. Ruffs kicks over the halfway
Peter
line.
says, I have more chance of
Van
having
Dijk
tea with
knocks
the
it
king
down
than
here to
Sunderland scoring
Gravenberch and on
tonight.
to Salah. Salah
That's what
through
Cabbie's
to
been saying.
Wirtz, across here to Gomez on this right-hand side, halfway inside the Sunderland half. 89th minute. Back to McAllister. Liverpool lead 1-0. Jones
Yeah, Steve, you're right. You know,
Across
it's a much
to
better game
Robertson.
of chess this second
down the
half.
left
but,
wing now to Chiesa, dribbling at
But doesn't
Talby,
matter how much
flicking
possession
the
you've
ball
had, how
back
many
out
shots
to
on goal
Jones.
you've
Now
had, if you
Robertson
don't put
again
them
on
in
that far
net, they
side,
still
back
don't count.
behind him to Jones, inside to McAllister. and
Sometimes
back
you just
Virgil
have to
van Dijk,
remind
down
yourself
again
who you're
left-hand
playing.
side,
You
into
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're playing a
Chiesa,
team that
Van
absolute
Dijk on the halfway line.
just oozes
Forwards to
quality.
Jones, forwards again,
Whether
down
they've
that
struggled
left
or
side to
not.
Robertson, but it goes out for a Liverpool throw.
You're playing a top 4 side.
Six
Scores barely changed
stoppage
on the other
time
3 games. I
goals
know.
have been conceded by Liverpool this season. So there's a little glimmer of hope there.
But they've defended
Sunderland
superbly,
as we
Liverpool, though.
approach
They've not given us a sniff
stoppage
after the run.
time. Gravenberch
No.
gets his foot to it. Gomez gets his head to it. Runs for Ballard. He runs into Gomez, but it breaks for Mukiele. Plays it back to Robin Ruffs. And Ruffs drives this up over the halfway line. Broby.
Yeah, Steve says it
runs
seems
into
like football was
Canate,
more
but it's
enjoyable in the
Frenchman who
Championship.
comes
Premier
away
League
with
is
the
literally a
ball.
game of chess for 90
And
minutes.
now McAllister. Jones
Jonathan
always
says-
said centre circle ahead of him.
We
Gomez
said
is
that
in
was
the
going
middle
to be
too.
the case last
Gomez
season.
leaves it
Because,
to
I mean,
Wirtz.
we had this
Mukiele almost
discussion.
right through him.
Did we want to
And
be
then it gets the
near the
ball
top
to
of the
Mundle.
Championship, winning
Mundle
more games
leaves
than
it
we
to
were losing?
Lefay.
Or
Lefay to
did we want to
Talby,
be in
and
the
it's cut
Premiership
out
where
on
we're
his
likely to
shoulder by
lose games
Chiesa.
that we win?
He plays it back to Robertson.
This year it
Forwards
hasn't
to
worked out last night. We've
Wirtz,
actually
out again on that
played the
left-hand
same
side.
number of games as
And
we
you're right,
lost.
Isidore
So,
is
yeah,
ready to come on now for the closing stages of this
but
game.
you know, being in the
Can he
Championship,
find an equaliser?
you
Can he do what
probably
he
win
failed
more
to do at Liverpool?
than you
He
lose.
nearly
Well, we
scored
did
there,
last season anyway.
and that would have been
Jonathan
done.
says we're playing a
Here
very
now is Broby
poor
trying to
Liverpool
turn in
team,
the
to be fair. I
Liverpool
wouldn't
half.
say
Back
the
to
poor
goal.
on this
Plays it back
performance.
to Hertrauder. 7 minutes
They've
of added
got great
time.
players. This is a team
We're
in
into the first
transition.
of those
This is
7 minutes
moving
now.
from Klopp's
Liverpool
team
leading
to
1-0.
Slot's team.
Siddiqui plays it back to Hertrauder.
and they-
Isidore waiting to come on.
They've struggled
Hertrauder
at times
out
this
wide to
season.
Talby.
They've struggled.
Talby crosses, and it's a deep one, and Gomez will not.
Rubbish
And
tonight,
they
says Tommy
certainly-
Branley.
That just sums up what we've been talking about.
Final ball.
But the ball into the box has been poor.
Yeah.
Final ball is poor.
And have you heard what Gary Bennett just said there? The final ball, it has. It's
1-0.
we've hardly put any crosses in.
And the ball's come back to Ballard with Salah on his shoulder. Back to Ruffs. Out to Reynaldo.
They've been so comfortable, Liverpool. We've just not threatened at the whole of the game, Rob.
The middle to Hertrauder.
That is true. You know, we haven't really had a clean
up towards
chance.
halfway. Over the halfway line. Ballard still going. Ballard slipped it short pass to Talby. Talby now in the middle. Siddiqui wide on the left to Mundle.
Go at him.
Mundle. Gomez in front of him. Mundle on his left, slips the ball, slides it into the penalty area, comes back out to Mundle on his left-hand side, wrestling with Gomez, nearly pulled down. Mundle's still going, but then he runs into McAllister. No foul, says the referee.
That's all Mundle does, is just run into players.
Trowder's sprinting across to take the throw.
3 times he's done that since he's been on.
Is it going to get made before the throw is taken? It is. And it's Diarra, I think. Yeah. So Diarra coming off now.
Isidore's on for Diarra.
Isidore on. Sprints up into the penalty area.
This court says, come on, Sunderland,
going to
1-1.
take a long throw. No Hume, of course.
Where's this goal coming from, Rob?
Cayley's still on the pitch, and he gets the
Isidore's
ball from
just come on
Trowder,
there.
cross
I know.
from the left. Ballard's header is well wide, halfway between the...
Marco says, we are playing the champions and they qualify the quality has shown tonight. It has.
Yes.
It's a lot for Ballard to do there.
Yeah, to get any direction on it. Robertson playing it up towards the halfway line. Chiesa, it comes back actually through Talby to Ballard, 93rd minute. 7 being added on. Liverpool leading 1-0. Cayley tried to slide in and win the ball, but he hasn't. Liverpool.
I don't know what Mundle's
Chiesa,
trying to do every time
Jones,
he gets the bloody ball. Like,
get this out in the middle now for Gravenberg. Comes back up onto the halfway line to Reinildo. Reinildo Mundles to his left, but a poor pass, and Jones gets the ball forwards to Salah. Salah, Reinildo, well done, gets the ball off him. Salah picks himself up quickly, and Wirtz has got it. Now to Jones on this right-hand side, just outside the penalty area. Back into McAllister. Jones again, and Jones back to McAllister. And
it's
Jones,
just like the Arsenal game and just get his
forwards
fixture out the road.
Wirtz, back to Curtis Jones.
Difficult game.
Isidore, and a free kick to Liverpool.
It's
Right side of the
it's
Liverpool
always
midfield
going to be a
in
difficult
Sunderland
game when you're
half,
playing any
94th
team,
minute.
particularly in the top
Sunderland,
sort
running
of
out of
7
time
or
without
8 in the
question.
Premier League. They're all,
7 minutes being
good
added
teams.
on. We're in the 94th. We've got about
speaks volumes.
3.5 minutes left.
Spurs, who are one of the worst teams in the Premier League
Ball
at the
tap
moment.
to the
Well, the
back
performance
to
what I seen
The
yesterday.
knockout
just
stages of
inside
the
the
European
Sunderland
Champions
half.
League.
And now back into the Liverpool half to Van Dijk and back to the goalkeeper.
Isidore should have
goes
been
to
on
close
ages
it down.
ago.
Alisson kicks up
Darren
towards
Driver says
Salah
should have been
and
25
Reinildo.
minutes ago.
Salah could break away from him here, but it's pushed back behind by Trowder for a corner to Liverpool.
Darren Driver says it's like they accepted
11th
defeat after
corner
going
for
1-0
Liverpool
down.
tonight
We've got to deal with that, haven't we?
Which is
Really,
unusual
got to do a
for
lot
Sunderland.
In the 95th
We
minute.
don't normally do that.
They look tired though,
Salah
Rob,
will
as well,
take
don't
it.
we?
Salah's
They
corner
look
last
jaded.
time led to
Yeah.
Van Dijk scoring.
Yeah,
They
keep it in
probably,
the corner
the guys
right now.
probably are tired. They're
Yeah, they're not putting anybody up. There's nobody up in the Sunderland penalty area for Liverpool. Jones has come down to the corner with Mo Salah, who taps it to Curtis Jones. Now to Wirtz, and Wirtz back.
You have to get out, you have to get out, you have to get out.
Across to McAllister. Back into the centre circle to Van Dijk. Headed away by Ballard.
No,
Push
well,
it
we
forward,
couldn't go all
Liverpool,
season
but
without
drops to
being beaten at
Robertson.
home. It's such a tough ask.
95th
But hey,
minute.
we've come this
away
far,
down that
crikey.
left-hand side. Chiesa's
Yeah.
trying to get away into the corner for Liverpool, and it's won back by Mukiele to Ballard. Ballard, McAllister on his shoulder. Trowder to Talby.
It's
Talby
not the
plays it
send-off
to
George
Reinildo.
would have wanted, would it?
Forwards to Trowder, who plays it back to Robin Ruffs. Closed down by Case, who slid in. Robin Ruffs eventually gets the ball away, just. Gomez nods it down to McAllister. Siddiqui gets onto it, and here's the fade to the halfway line. He's tackled there though by McAllister. Throw for Sunderland on the left in the 96th minute. 7 minutes being added on here, and
Till the
Siddiqui's
end.
down
Bong
there.
would just kind of get past the
Was it
rear
Siddiqui?
guard.
Yeah,
We just
Siddiqui.
can't get past that
He's pulled
18-yard area.
Lefay will take the throw for Sunderland back to
You've got to get it forward.
Reinildo.
You've got to get it
Back
forward.
again to Ruffs.
Thing is, the more we
win it.
push
High
forward
in
looking
the
for a
air
goal, the
towards
bigger the gaps
Isidore,
are at
headed
the
away by
back.
Canate, and then Chiesa trying to launch it forwards again. Comes back to halfway, and Lefay trying to get on the end of it. Comes to Robertson, and then Wirtz, and then Robertson again on that left-hand side. Talby in front of him. Robertson cuts inside. 96 minutes played, a minute left. Jones trying to find Salah. He shoots just wide of the left post. That wasn't far wide. So 45 seconds or so left. Sunderland trailing 1-0.
Ballard's gone up there now as well, hasn't he?
And they've
Wilson needs to be up there as well.
They've dominated the game though, Rob, from start to finish. They've took control.
And down goes Chiesa with Mukeli. It's a Sunderland free kick.
The last effort, Nick.
Has to be now. They've got to go for it here. Robin Ruffs up to the halfway line to place the ball for the free kick. Sadiq can hardly walk. He's limping back towards the halfway line. Liverpool have pushed their defensive line well out. 10 seconds of the minimum 7 minutes left. Ruffs with the free kick drives in Ballard. There's a bit of pulling and tugging going on here by Ballard.
Gary
Van
Bennett.
Dijk. Ballard pleads his innocence. The referee's given the free kick to Liverpool.
That's it.
And
Game
one
over.
suspects this is going to be
Game
the
over.
last kick of the game.
Yeah.
Don't deserve anything tonight from that,
gone.
unfortunately.
Yep.
Not being harsh.
No, not the best performance.
Unlucky 13.
But overall, you've got to say Liverpool have been the better team, haven't they?
I mean, they've dominated possession.
Yeah, that's it.
And there, in fact, is the
There we
full
go.
time whistle.
Liverpool have deserved
You
that.
have to concede. Liverpool were the better team. It's a scruffy
Shame,
goal in
but
many respects, but a goal is a goal, and it wins Liverpool the game.
Yeah, they're a bit disappointed that we conceded from the set piece. You know, but you know, when you look at it, they had about a dozen
tough game.
corners.
They had 11 corners in the
Not
area.
brilliant
So,
result.
you know, they were
It is
putting
what it is.
pressure on us. They had a
Yeah, I mean, that's it. What happened to the spirit we showed at Anfield? Different things, Steve. We were more fresher. Liverpool were going through a real purple patch then. We had Xhaka as well. I keep saying it as well. Granit Xhaka, broken record again, but we're missing him. Thanks for the subscribers. Thank you very much. But it's shown, hasn't it, Rob?
Yeah, it has. You know, and I think the team looked tired tonight.
They looked tired. They had a bit of a kicking
had a
against
hard game.
Arsenal.
They had a hard game against Arsenal on Saturday, and then to play again, you know, tonight. It's a big ask. I know they're professional footballers, and I know they're well paid for running about chasing a leather ball on the field. But you know, most of them are running 10, 15, you know, something like 10 kilometers. If I run 5Ks, I'd need a couple of weeks to recover from it. These guys are running twice that distance, and to do that 2 or 3 times in a week is a big ask. Mark it down to experience. Bring on the
Absolutely.
next game,
I think
is Oxford.
Susan says, I think I better stop listening in if you like a jinx. Nothing to do with that at all, Susan.
Nah.
I know.
Absolutely not, Susan.
What happened to the spirit? I've already read that. Good night, Paul. Thanks a lot. Till next time, lads. Good night, Durham Diver. Rooster says, pathetic performance. We've dropped off badly. We have, but we're missing Xhaka. Like I say, it's I keep on saying he's a huge miss. We're down to 12th. Very poor performance, very slow and laboured, said Marianne and Carl Taylor. Brett says, not good enough again. Why are we persisting with one up front when we're struggling to score, then bring a striker on for injury time? Subs were too late. Cheers, Dougie, the moderator. Thanks for the great stream. You're welcome. Great job, lads,
cheers,
says PX
Dougie.
Mackham. We seemed better when the AFCON was on, said Simon. Once again, Simon, we're missing Granit Xhaka. He's a huge miss.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised nobody else is really mentioning that. You know, you're missing your talisman.
Yep, that's it. That's what he is. He's the talisman. Yeah, cheers, Bricktop. And PXD Mackham.
Alex Dolan says, would like to have seen Wilson and Broby up top together a bit earlier. We played well, says Vince. We have to remember these are the title holders. We need to give our heads a shake.
Yeah, that's it. You know, they're one of the top teams in the Premier League. They're one of the top teams in Europe. according to the Champions League table, they are one of the best 8 teams in Europe. Simple as that. And we're a newly promoted team into the Premier League.
Tony says honking wasn't as if Liverpool dominated us, but I thought Liverpool did dominate us. They totally took control of that game, especially the first half.
First half it was mostly Liverpool.
Yeah.
Second half it was probably slightly more Sunderland, but not really with an end product.
Yeah. It says we just didn't have anyone to get on the ball and dictate. Massively missed Xhaka tonight. Slows the play when needed and can just get things moving. Just a fair bit of sloppy passing as well. Not great. Playing Tri-Hume on the right offers nothing at all going forward. And he wants to do everything. Throw-ins, free kicks and corners. Leon says, crap, but Liverpool are in form and we can't seem to score, so it was always bound to happen. Bit frustrating, but can't complain much considering where we were at this point last season comparison to Liverpool. Anthony says, not having a pop, but personally I'm disappointed in tonight's performance. Dominic says, flat rubbish. Scott says, meh performance in rubbish weather. Craig says, it frustrates me that we always start too late. We are attacking as soon as they score. Have a go at the man earlier. Don't know what we see in Hume. Talby is rapid. Make subs far too late. We haven't got that grit anymore. Our build-up play is crap, slow. Tack a shot, man. He says, I just feel we could have done more attacking and got something out of the game. Too negative. And I do think that was Sunderland's tactics tonight. You know, I think they were quite happily wanting to play for the draw tonight, not to get beat. And I think it's just bounced back on. I think it's just gone a bit too negative as far as I'm concerned. Not enough tacking going on.
Yeah. Cheers, L12. Have a good one.
Yeah, cheers, L12. Thanks
cheers,
a lot.
Andrew.
Cheers, Stephen Jones. David Knight, unlucky lads. Yeah, thanks, David. Cheers for popping in.
I've got a big hairy beast who's sitting crying next to me because he wants to go outside. So I'm going to display him.
No problem.
Will catch you on Sunday for the FA Cup game again.
Yeah, absolutely. I might do a live show tomorrow night just to talk over tonight. So
drop us a line. I don't think I've got anything on tomorrow, mate. So
I'll see what's what. Packet Andrew, right, lads. I'm off. See you next stream. Thank you. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Rob, thanks for popping in.
Yep. Cheers, guys. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Dougie. Thanks a lot, Rob. And I will say good night. Not the best performances tonight, but hey, we move on. See you later.